I, Yuto Kimijima, am currently in the hospital. I got injured while going to work a while ago. What am I gonna do about work? At least I'd only broken my leg. The doctor told me I could leave as soon as I got better, but my paid time off was running out. What a cruel world it is. Maybe I shouldn't have helped her. No, that's too cruel of a thing to think. I'm offended at myself for even thinking that.
Hey man, why do you have such a frown on your face?
The old man sleeping in the bed next to me suddenly spoke up. I'm using up my paid leave.
Hey, I mean, gotta use it somehow, right?
This dude doesn't have any left for sure, I thought to myself.
Turn that frown upside down, boy!
Judging by the way he looks, even with his foot hung up like me, he really doesn't look sad at all. But paid leave is pretty important for us young people.
This place has a ton of young and pretty nurses.
Huh?
This hospital is famous for having specialty young and pretty nurses. I've seen a few myself already.
Actually, I'm glad I got hospitalized.
Changed your mind real quick, huh?
I'm truly glad I saved the little girl.
Please be quiet in the rooms.
The door opened out of nowhere, and the two of us were celebrating. Standing in the doorway was a beautiful lady. Her shiny hair that reached her waist caught my eye and wouldn't let go. Her name tag read, Sakura Kaneshiro. Huh? I did think she was pretty, but I nodded my head a bit.
Sakura, baby girl!
Please shut up.
Wait a minute, are you...
Thank you so much for earlier.
Are you two friends?
We're not friends, but... She was the girl that I saved from the car accident.
Could you please not talk to this savior of mine?
Your cold gaze is great as well.
I'm sorry for this idiot, Mr. Kimijima.
Even her insults feel nice.
I don't know if I should be saying this, but please feel free to relax and I'll see you later.
Oh yes, I'll see you later. I don't think I'll ever call her over. But I waved to Miss Kaneshiro.
Hey, why does Sakura act so sweet towards you?
I do have an idea in mind, but I don't really know.
That girl is famous around the hospital for being super cold to everyone.
It is true that she would act as cold as the Arctic towards every other guy.
I didn't know you two knew each other.
We don't know each other. I just saw her in the incident.
What do you mean?
I saved Miss Kaneshiro from a car accident.
Wow, what a dramatic way to get to know each other.
Maybe that's why... If not, there's no way someone that cute would act like that towards me.
I agree.
He agrees? Being in the hospital was actually very boring. I thought time would pass pretty fast if I just used my phone the whole time, but I got bored right away.
Mr. Kimijima, I've brought your meal.
After saying that, Miss Sakura walked in with a smile. Her smile is so bright.
Sakura, where's mine?
Are you fine with the dog food?
Wow, she doesn't even treat me like a human. Thank you so much.
This is nothing.
Opposite to the way she acts to that other guy, Miss Kaneshiro smiled warmly at me. I don't want her to feel too bad for this injury. I should say this so that she won't have to keep trying to act nice towards me. Miss Kaneshiro?
Please, open up.
Huh? Open up? I would never have thought someone this cute would ever spoon-feed me.
Did you not like this menu?
No, it's my favorite. I'll tell her next time. I'll probably never be spoon-fed by a beauty like this ever again.
You're so adorable. It's hospital food, so you may not like some things, but please try and eat as much as you can.
Yay!
Dang it! I'm so jealous.
The guy next to me was chewing his sheets in the bed next doors. The other man had already left the hospital. Apparently, his wife had scolded him to go back home. I did despise him a bit for the way he'd look at the nurses while having a wife, but even though we'd only known each other for 2 weeks, I'm pretty lonely now that he left. I should start rehabilitating too. The doctor said I should start already. And since I'm still walking with crutches, who knows how much harm this injury could deal towards my working performance if I don't get it fixed already.
Are you looking outside again?
I was wondering if I'd have enough paid leave left.
Most likely not.
I need to go back so they don't start docking my pay.
You're a popular person, Mr. Kimijima. A lot of people came to leave gifts for you.
I'm not really a people person. But thankfully, family, friends, and even colleagues came over to see me, even though it's just a broken leg.
I've brought some gifts as well. Here are some snacks.
I became friends with Miss Kaneshiro. She would come to check on me a lot, and since we actually had a few things in common, she began coming to see me even on her breaks. Thank you for coming all the time.
If I hadn't been working here, I'd still come to see you.
I really don't want you to feel bad at all. After all, I was the one who jumped into the road.
The reason that you jumped into that road was for me.
The reason you were on the road was for that little girl.
This discussion isn't going to end. I won't let you win.
You're stubborn too.
I'm thankful enough to be stubborn about it.
What a ticklish feeling.
No, really.
I haven't heard about the little girl lately. Is she fine?
Yes, she's fine. The only person who got injured was you, Mr. Kimijima.
I see. All is well then. I was so glad that I let out a sigh.
You're so kind, Mr. Kimijima.
Huh?
Nothing.
She says nothing, but her cheeks are red. I wonder what she said. That night, I suddenly woke up. I had a feeling that something heavy was on top of me. Because we were inside of a hospital, it was dead silent. Even the small noises I'd make would sound like they were echoing. What?
Oh, it seems that I've woken you up.
Why are you here? Why is Miss Kaneshiro on my bed?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
I just wanted to know why.
It's a bit embarrassing, so I'd like to keep quiet about that.
Denied.
What?
I really need to know.
Well, I just wanted to see your face while sleeping.
Huh? I don't understand, but what about your work?
I'm on break.
She used her precious break during the night just to see me sleeping? There's nothing interesting for you to watch.
No way! Your face while sleeping is so cute!
Let's keep it down a bit.
I'm very sorry.
I mean, you can watch, but I've already woken up, so can we talk for a bit?
Really?
Of course, but only until your break is over.
Yay!
Miss Kaneshiro laughed happily. Looking at her now, she looks so adorable right now.
Can I hold your hand?
Huh? I've already become unsure of what the relationship between us is. After that, I decided to work hard rehabilitating in order to get back to work quicker. It's harder than I thought.
You've got this, Mr. Kimijima.
Miss Kaneshiro started to help me after we became close. Thinking of it now, it feels really nice to have such a cutie taking care of me every day. Look at me, you gameless fools. This is what a ladies' man looks like. I'm sorry. I have no game either. It really is just that Miss Kaneshiro is nice.
Hey, Sakura! Hey!
Please shut up. We're in the middle of something.
I think she's nice, probably.
I'm already getting lonely seeing you improving like this.
Miss Kaneshiro said that out of nowhere. I can't stay here forever. Financially either. But I'll get lonely too. Miss Kaneshiro and I had a lot in common, so I feel the same way too. Our hobbies, all the way down to the songs and movies we liked. Even during her breaks at night, we'd quietly talk to each other until the morning. But won't your boyfriend get jealous if you say something like that?
I don't have a boyfriend?
Huh?
But why did you assume that I had one?
I thought nurses always dated skilled doctors.
You watch too many TV shows.
I guess it's all fiction. And you're so beautiful, so I thought you'd have a lot of guys to choose from. It's probably more difficult not to attract guys with looks like that.
Well, there were people like that.
Miss Kaneshiro held onto my arm with an awkward look.
As I've said before, I don't really like men. But I know that you're a very nice person, Mr. Kimichima.
Why just me? Miss Kaneshiro looked at me with a smile that let me know why. Thank you.
You can be very proud. I usually never say this to anyone.
I could tell. Oh yeah, if you'd like to, could you tell me your number?
Really?
Of course, if it doesn't break any rules, then I'd love to.
Okay. Oh, I'll go get my phone.
Wait, I don't have my phone right now! Without looking back, Miss Kaneshiro went somewhere in a hurry. I can't run right now, but is she trying to get me to run after her as part of the rehabilitation? I mean, I am glad she's given me her number, but I didn't think that she'd leave me standing with a broken foot. And finally, I'd reached my last day of being hospitalized.
Hey, Ben's fine, so you're good to go.
Thank you so much for everything.
It's my job, of course.
What a nice guy. It feels like forever since I last came outside. After feeling the sun on my skin for the first time in a while, it felt almost like I'd been released from jail. Even so, I'd finally been able to leave the hospital. I guess I have to go to work again starting tomorrow. I'm about to run out of money, and I was out of the office for too long, so my income had been deducted some amount. My hospital bill was covered by my insurance and the driver who hit me.
Congratulations on your discharge.
While I was walking slowly on my crutches, I met Miss Kaneshiro who was standing near the entrance. Huh? Why are you here?
Because it's the day you're leaving?
Oh,
If you don't mind, can I walk with you to the train station?
yeah, sure. Did I do something? Even my parents didn't come to see me. But I guess it's fine as long as I can be with her. It'll be much more enjoyable than going home alone.
Are you going to start work tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. I have a lot of work that's piled up and
And?
I don't have any money. It's a true struggle.
Money?
Well, I need a lot of money to live alone, so I have some savings, so I'll overcome this struggle, but I don't want to use too much of it. So I'll save up by not spending so much on my meals.
If you'd like, I could make your meals.
Huh? I let out a sound in reaction to that sudden proposal. What? No, no, no! Why should I make you do that?
It ends up cheaper if we make it in bulk and divide it in half. Of course, only if you'd be fine with it.
I'm fine with it, but why would you do so much? I really don't want to keep her feeling bad for my injury, and I feel really bad for making her take care of me even after I've left the hospital. On top of that, we're still strangers who have just met each other.
Do you not understand yet? It's because I like you, Mr. Kimichima.
After hearing that sentence, my brain stopped functioning for a second. But after seeing Miss Kaneshiro let out a small sigh, I was brought back to reality.
If not, I wouldn't have made this request or hit on you so much in the hospital.
Was she hitting on me? But more than that, why?
Why, huh? At first, I think I was attracted by your kindness.
Miss Kaneshiro said in a nostalgic type of way.
I was really grateful about you saving me. You told me not to worry about it, and my heart had been hurting from the guilt.
But you saved someone too.
Yes, I saved a child, but that's different from this. Even if what I did was justice, if what I did led to someone else's pain, who would know what justice even is?
That's a dramatic way of saying it, if I may.
I guess that was a bit dramatic, but it's true that I felt that way. Even so, I just thought of you as my savior at first. But after talking to you, I started to like you. It was really fun being with you. I saw you speaking to a worried child at the hospital. As I would look around to see how kind you were, I began chasing you with my eyes. And before I knew it, I couldn't stop thinking about you. It was easy to recognize that that's what it feels like to like someone. You're my first love. I like you.
I couldn't feel a single bit of doubt towards her words. They made me sure that her feelings were pure, with no other intentions. It's probably because we met in an unusual situation, and I can't accept that a girl this beautiful could develop feelings for me in such a short period of time. But it would be rude to say that aloud. I honestly don't think of myself as someone who you'd like.
Huh? No way!
Somewhere inside of me, I've been feeling like maybe you're feeling the way you feel out of guilt towards me. But I really can feel how seriously you're taking this. I really did have fun during the time I spent with you. We have a lot in common, and I feel relaxed around you. You aren't the only one who thought of someone else as the kindest person in the world. It was a weird way to meet, and the time we spent together really was short. But I'm falling in love with you too, and I really do like you. Please, be my girlfriend. I bowed my head while holding my crutches. Miss Kaneshiro suddenly began to tear up.
I'm so happy.
She slowly grabbed my hand.
I look forward to being with you, Mr. Kimijima.
Me too! After a random injury and getting hospitalized, I ended up dating a beautiful nurse. I guess injuries aren't always totally bad. I was able to save both the child and Miss Kaneshiro. But more than anything, I'm grateful to have been able to meet her. It took some time for my leg to fully heal, but by the time it got all better, I'd already grown onto my crutches so much that I sort of missed them.
Mr. Yuto, dinner's ready.
Even after that, me and Sakura continue to be together. You're really good at cooking, Sakura.
It was a necessary skill for me to live alone.
The only thing I can do is fry or burn things. I found out something new since we started dating.
So, Mr. Yuto,
Huh?
when can we start living together?
Is that although she says she hates men, she's pretty eager towards me.
Big bro, you still up studying late?
My name's Kento Miyoshi. While staying up late doing schoolwork, my sister Airi curiously peeked from behind. She's younger and just turned grade 6 this year. At the moment, the clock's a bit past midnight, but I was still wide awake. Airi, going to bed early will help you grow taller. So how about we get some shut-eye?
But Big bro should already sleep too.
Yep, Big Bro's gonna sleep in a little while. You go ahead first. Sweet dreams, Airi.
Okay, good nighty. Sweet dreams, Big bro.
Truth be told, our family's really poor. Dad was a drunkard. Top this story off, he passed away 4 years ago, leaving behind a large amount of debt. Compensating for these was really hard. Mom had to squeeze in doing part-time work even though she's a full-time employee already. She had her hands full each day, toiling from day up till night. That's why I'm pouring all my best into my studies, and hope to at least make life a little easier for both Airi and Mom in the future. Currently, I'm dishing out my best studying for all those things' sake. I'm doing all my best back at home. On the other hand, here at school,
Yoshi, you still working on your studies during lunch break?
there's this nosy girl who always pesters me. She's Sachi Komori, and as her parents handle conglomerates of companies, you've guessed it, she's one rich, spoiled daughter. You could say she's really pretty, but as you could see, her attitude is just simply insufferable. I got into this private high school as a scholarship student. However, she isn't keen on this and just brushes this off, saying things like, "This place isn't suited for poor people," or something similar to that.
Wow, being dirt poor is really downer, huh? I mean, working your wits off just so you could stay here? Oh my.
Komori, can I get that back?
Like, if you really want it back, how about you go ahead and try?
Look here. You really have a lot of free time on you. I get it.
What?
So right now is lunch break, our free time. But you still choose to pester me each and every time. I mean, that tells a lot, really. Yeah, maybe you're just bored and have nothing else to do. At least that's what I think.
You're getting it all wrong. Don't lump me together with you. Plus, we're not on the same level. I got lots of friends I can talk to. Teasing, talking to a pathetic and loser, loner, is, like doing you a favor. What the hell's that condescending tone?
Righto. My bad, sorry. I'll do just fine. You can go ahead and chat with your other friends, so if you keep standing right there, you'll be the one left alone, you know?
You don't need to tell me that. Huh, I'm going.
I guess being a bit prideful comes hand in hand with someone who's rich. That's why you'll see her merrily walk away just by pushing her buttons right. Either way, that girl's usually slacking off all day. Is she gonna be fine in the future? If you ask my opinion, I think that the future holds nothing for someone who doesn't give their best at the present. The present holds the key to one's future. What you sow now, you'll reap in the future. Same goes for the skills we currently hone. Playing and just slacking off every single day? I wonder what the future has in store for her. After a few years passed, I'm now currently in charge of handling my own company. I've been investing in stocks, whipping up trades involving the foreign market, and making capital gains since back then during college. The company's now sought out by the best talents, those outstanding employees. The company's growth just continues to skyrocket. Now we're even able to compete with even the biggest of companies.
Big bro, heads up. Your meeting is starting soon.
Irie, didn't I tell you to refer to me as president while working?
I mean, it's just the two of us here, so it should be fine. Forget that. Hurry up.
Back then, Irie was all adorable and cute. However, she's now my secretary. Bit cheeky too, if you ask me. All that being said, that side of her is kind of sweet though.
Oh, by the way, big bro,
Yep, is something wrong?
there's someone you met back in high school that wants to speak with you.
Huh? Someone from high school? But I thought I didn't have much friends back in high school.
Like, wasn't your high school the go-to place for company big names? And as such, those really affluent and their kids? So just saying, they probably saw how our company's doing well and wanted to establish some connections, right?
Yeah. Those jerks back then really picked and looked down on me. What makes you think they go all the way here? There's no way. What was their name again?
Oh, someone who went by Sachi Komori.
Her? Sachi Komori?
Why are you that surprised?
Guess you wouldn't know as you're not into reading newspapers. But hey, secretaries usually research beforehand stuff like other companies' financial status background and all. Aren't you supposed to be doing this?
Where are you going with this? Right, I really don't feel like reading them, but...
Well, Komori's company, they lost their conglomerates and so went out of business 2 years ago.
Really? Then would it be better holding off a meeting with her?
Yeah, Here's the thing. There's a high chance we'll get ourselves into trouble, and I just don't want to bother with that.
So that's how it is.
But frankly, we somewhat know each other, so meeting her might not be that bad. We'll see. She really must be in trouble. Willing to go as far as to meet me, so...
Not this again, big bro. remember you do this, that, meddling and poking into others' affairs. You even got into a lot of trouble because of that during college.
Now, don't say that. It's all thanks to this that our company's now here. I was an introvert back in high school. Still, that didn't hold me back from meeting all sorts of people. Then during college, I met and made a lot of friends. All those connections, friends, and people I met culminated to today's company. And yeah, meeting them involved a chain of messy, troublesome events that led to that, won't even bother explaining. In the meantime, you can tentatively go ahead prep things related to that and a lot of schedule for her. Because now, focusing on the company meeting regarding our operations is top priority, right?
Sure thing. I'll work on this ASAP.
Look here, Irie. Sulking really won't get through to me. And that attitude, really appreciate if you do something about that.
Why? It's just the two of us here. No harm done, right?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Cut me some slack.
So, we're here now by the conference room. Watch my attitude do a complete 360.
I tend to spoil her a bit. Irie's my sister, after all. She might not look like it, but Irie's mature for her age. As such, I put a lot of my faith in her, and even entrusted work as my own secretary. After a few days, it's been a while, Komori. So, what brings you here? A few years have passed since meeting her again. Komori lost a lot of weight. Her semblance was now way different from that pretty girl back then in high school. Komori now was donning on tattered clothes.
So, I have a favor to ask you, Miyoshi.
A favor? So what kind of favor does the highly Komori seek from someone like me?
Big bro, it's weird seeing him talk like this, provoking someone on purpose. Does this mean he really hates her? I would like to borrow some money.
Money? Didn't you throw insults to me back then? Like me being dirt poor? Or am I just hallucinating?
As you say so, I did say real mean things to you during high school, but I'm just really desperate for money, and I'm here to ask a favor from a very successful entrepreneur like you, Miyoshi.
Normally, I'd be more than willing to help, but let me see. Think about this. Would I be willing to lend money to someone who bullied and picked on me all throughout high school? How about this? I have a lot of rich friends. You could probably ask them to lend you some money, so...
So, about that, I already somehow approached them for some favors, and, severed ties with them.
And so now you aren't that rich, they've pushed you outside their inner circle, huh?
No, brother, are you being real tough on her? You don't have to pick on her that hard.
Stay out of this, Irie. I'm having a serious talk with somebody.
Got it.
Well then, I'll get straight to the point. How much do you need?
My debt's at $80,000, so I'd be really grateful if I can ask for $80,000. $80,000?!
Logically speaking, there's no way someone would lend such a huge sum of money. And not to mention, you currently don't look like someone who's capable of returning one too. What are your parents doing?
They abandoned me a year ago, leaving me all alone.
After going bankrupt, they already knew paying such debts would be impossible. So they incurred these to her and simply ran away, huh?
And I also lost my current job, lost my house, and I don't know what to do. As long as these debts aren't paid off, the interest just continues to pile up.
Look now, isn't it a bit unfair you're bawling your eyes out right now? Seeing the state you're in, but still not lending money? Hey, you're making it seem like I'm the bad guy.
Okay, stop! Big bro, what's wrong with you? Obviously, asking somebody to lend you $80,000 is kinda unreasonable, but, saying something so heartless? This isn't like you!
Need I remind you that I'm currently in a serious talk with someone? Lending such huge amounts of money isn't child's play, or something you'll do over a lighthearted chit-chat over a friend.
Understood.
Let's say we go ahead and lend you $80,000. Are you likely to return such amount of money?
No.
Then there's no reason to think why anyone would lend such money to you. Also, here's another point. You're asking for $80,000 to pay off your debts, which is at $80,000 too. How are you going to live with that? You don't even have a job to pay for those, meaning you're left with no money to fund your daily expenses, correct? I suggest you drop that we'll make do with what we have kind of thinking. There's no way it'll be good in the long run.
Still, that amount of debt is a huge sum. I can't help but think about it all the time. Plus, I'm already being chased by debt collectors, so...
So the main question here is, let's say you have settled things with your debt collectors, even go back on your feet to sustain a living. But all of these result to you spending each day with a positive outlook on life? So how is it?
Well, probably. I think that would be the case.
Very well. I've decided. I'll shoulder your debt. And then you'll be living in our house along with us.
What? What? Hey, bro, honestly, what's going on? Have you lost your mind?
Irie, just how skeptical are you?
No, I mean, you've been really weird with your words behavior this whole time. And even being like a completely different person at times. Like capricious.
Yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying, though.
Miyoshi, didn't you hate me? But even so, you're willing to help me?
I really won't go as far as to say I hate you, but consider what I did earlier, being disdainful and heartless towards you, as payback for the things you did in high school. Guess we're now even. Plus, you've been through a really tough time enough. Guess even those around you had forsaken you. That's why it's all history now. I won't bring up things you did back in high school.
You're willing to lend me $80,000 for just that?
I kinda know how it feels desperate being in a dire situation. You could say I'm no stranger to being poor and owing money. Take note, this doesn't simply mean I'll lend you money nor provide you a place to live in. Actually, my company's handling one of these, something related to managing content creators. We have a number of creators where their channel's subscriber count reaches millions. See, we're now in talks on how to launch a new fashion brand catering to them. Here's where you fit in. Because you seem to know your stuff when it comes to trendy fashion, I'd like you to be part of our design team.
Me? As a fashion designer? Are you really gonna shoulder my debt in exchange for this?
Well, as long as your debt doesn't come with interest, working on them should be fine, right? With this, you can continue your daily job without any worries too, correct? And all these may as well be worth nothing if you're struggling to find a place to stay, hence our house. In other words, I want you to be able to focus on work without worries, as well as provide an environment where you'll be able to produce results. In return, yes, I need you to help with the housework too, in addition to the job I've just mentioned.
You're really fine with just all that?
Actually, I'm afraid you'll just end up feeling helpless with everything if I ask too much of you. This should be fine. Just try to be realistic here. Returning $80,000 might be difficult, but working on that without living in fear sounds a bit better, right? If you're really serious about returning those debts, I can teach you a thing or two about stocks and foreign investments. Plus, you can even learn from these creators something about video streaming. I'm just setting up an environment where you can thrive well. What happens after this? It's probably all up to you. In other words, I'm investing in you.
An investment?
I know how it feels being in complete despair. However, seeing you're still willing to fight back, I bet you'll be clawing your way up thoroughly. Well, just like me. After that, Komori told us she'll be camping out for today too, and exited the room. She seems to be really grateful for this. However, what lies beyond this, as I told earlier, all up to her. I hope this serves as an opportunity for her to change herself.
Hey, bro, really? You're not being honest with yourself. It wouldn't hurt to drop off that sarcastic tone if you truly wanted to help her.
Again, we're talking about a large sum of money here. I also need to stand my ground regarding this matter, right? There was no other way.
So this Komori, you like her?
No way. She's someone I haven't met once after high school. See where I'm going with this?
Really? Casually shouldering her debts? Even allowing her to come live together in our house? Am I missing something here? Pretty sure you're going after her, right? Like, her clothes were all raggedy and tattered earlier. And she's kinda attractive, you know.
Well then, I see where you're trying to go with this narrative. Sorry to disappoint you, but the answer is a clear-cut no. Setting that aside, could you arrange me a lawyer? Just remember to scratch off the silly ramblings I said earlier. Really need to make sure Komori returns the money we lent her, and so should prep things in advance.
Okie dokie. I got this.
Remind you, we're not doing this for fun. I trust you on this?
Cookies.
A few hours later, Irie fetched Komori, who was then living in the streets, and showed her to our house. She still seems reserved about having to live with us. Our priority was to make her feel comfortable as she's gonna live here together with us for a time. Plus, she was living all alone too. Probably had a lot of worries on her mind. That's why I thought of putting her together with the adorable, ever so cheery Irie in the same living space. I wanted her cheerfulness to cling onto Komori too.
Ta-da! So here's your room, Sachi. All yours. You're calling me by my nickname. I mean, we'll be living together. Calling you by your nickname should be best, right? Make sure to refer me as Irie too, okay? Got you, Irie. So, first things first. You go ahead and take a shower. I'll lend you my clothes in the meantime. Then we'll head out to shop for your clothes. But I can't possibly ask for more.
I'll handle all your expenses for daily necessities, as well as clothes. No need to sweat about it. Spending each day without new clothes is gonna be inconvenient, wouldn't it?
But
No need to be modest about it. And hey, walking with those tattered clothes? So, that's gotta be really, yeah.
cut it out, bro.
So, yep, all jokes aside, you really don't need to be reserved about it. I mean, you'll be doing household chores in exchange for this, so...
I see. Thanks.
Wow, she's totally changed, huh? Back then in high school, you'd probably never hear her less see her muttering a simple thank you. She was that arrogant. As things seem, being in despair really changes you down to the core, your personality, huh? And now knowing such hardships, she'll probably change for the better. Being a model employee, even being mindful of others. Since that, she also found time for studying aside from doing her usual job along with her household chores. She was studying design-related stuff. Along with this, I also taught her how the stocks worked. Seeing Komori pour her best into all endeavors, she'll surely reap the rewards in no time. Half a year passed. After becoming accustomed to these now seemingly mundane days, one day... Komori, could you come here for a minute?
Sure thing. Do you need help with something?
Well, something like that.
Huh? We're heading out?
Yep, we are.
Okay. Sure.
She seemed to have doubts as to why we were going out, but followed along without saying anything. We've been together most of the time for this past half year, and so it's safe to say we're good friends at the least.
So, something you needed me for? It's here?
After arriving in front of this luxury resto, Komori had a puzzled look on her face and came to a halt. Well, I could kind of understand why she's confused, though. Now, go on!
Huh? You're kind of pushing me. Miyoshi?
It'll be fine, I'm telling you. There, go ahead. That's how it went. Then Komori pushed ahead and went inside where...
Sachi! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Huh? What's happening?
Happy birthday, Komori. Look, birthday party all for you.
Everyone remembered it was my birthday?
Of course we did. Seeing you doing your best at work as well as household chores every single day? Thanks, really. You're always in charge of preparing the dishes, so this time, feel free to help yourself to the ones you want to try. What? Wait, you're suddenly crying?
Oh no! Big Bro made Sachi cry! No, this one's... These are just tears of joy. I mean, celebrating my birthday, I really never thought I'd be spending them with somebody since then. And then getting all these celebration from everyone. I'm just really touched. Really.
Gee, so that's what it is.
Sachi! See? We're like a family already. Obviously, you could at least expect to celebrate your birthday all together. Ari, oh, thank you so much. And oh, you know, I can call you as a big sis from now on if you marry Big Bro, so... What? About that, like, I'd probably be just annoying to Miyoshi, and...
Yeah, I don't think you're annoying, not at all. Imagine living with someone on the same age, of the opposite gender, all together under the same roof. If anything, I'm far from being a saint, and I never cared about such things.
I mean, should me and Mom go check someplace, even if it's just for a little while? So? No, you don't have to do that.
Jeez, Irie! Could you stop messing around?
My bad.
Irie kind of teases from time to time, but besides this, the party went off and ended without a hitch. Well, I caught glimpses of Komori looking towards my direction in that, so...
Hey, Miyoshi.
After heading out of the resto, Komori somehow wanted to talk with me. Something wrong?
So, yep. About that, this birthday party. Thanks. Really, I'm so happy right now.
No worries. It was us who wanted to celebrate in the first place, that's all.
Thanks. And it's something about what I said earlier, but the present me, I really think you, Miyoshi, are a truly wonderful person, so... There you were, ready to extend your hand to someone like me. Plus, you were so nice, even taught me a lot of things. Saying all these, I've fallen for you, Miyoshi! However, I know I'm a sad excuse of a human being, a pathetic sore loser, so I swear to do my best in being a woman worthy of someone like you. That's why, please, watch me as I do better.
Komori. To tell you the truth, Komori already did change for the better. I think she's a woman simply wonderful the way she is right now. Of course, I can turn down all the things she just said right on the spot, but seeing her be resolute with such words, this one merits respect at the least. Yep. Wish you all the best.
Okay.
She nodded and seemed to pour all conviction into her heart. Witnessing all this, I'm sure she'll be just fine.
Sachi, she's really working hard this day too, huh?
Looks like it. Following that day, she held her promise. Komori now speaks at work with total confidence. Up till now, she knew the basics on how to handle things, but seemed to be reserved in doing so out of obligation. Moreover, I heard that she also held back in expressing her own opinions. Now, there's still room for improvement for her, but she's competently wary of these and works on it. She's someone who's become a solid figure for our team. After 5 years...
Big Bro, Sachi, I'm so happy for you too.
Me and Komori, Sachi, got married. While doing work, she's also been pouring all into managing stocks as well as streaming. With this, she was able to repay the $80,000 back. At the same time, I got a confession from her and gave it a thumbs up, and finally proposed to her a year after that. Once burdened by utter despair and pouring all efforts to make a comeback, that's what she did. Seeing this kind Sachi, I vow to cherish and make her happy for a lifetime.
My name is Kento Narita, a freshman and a shy loner. I'm not good at talking to people, so I love to read, and I spend my breaks reading books. Gloomy as usual, huh? Is it fun to always be reading? Yes. I wish you'd just leave me alone. Sometimes some outgoing person who doesn't think well of me tries to talk to me and bother me. I try to be polite in order to not upset them, which would result in an even worse situation. Don't loners like you usually read more nerdy books? Are you trying to look smart? No. I was reading a fiction book. I read it because I like it. But these types of books seem more difficult than light novels. It must bother him a lot because I have good grades.
Does it matter what Kento is reading? He's not bothering anyone.
My classmate Misuzu Shinozaki helped me. Misuzu is my childhood friend, and always helps me when someone's bothering me.
Come on, I was just joking. I wanted to talk to Narita, so I was just teasing him.
The outgoing guy laughed sheepishly and left. I guess he didn't want to argue with Misuzu. Misuzu's outgoing and has a lot of friends, so he doesn't want to be enemies with her. Thank you, Misuzu, for helping me.
Don't worry about it. I'll protect you.
I've always been in Misuzu's care since I was little. She would help me become part of the group or support me with things I was bad at. Even now, Misuzu acted as my protector. I know it's not okay for this to continue. I felt inferior to Misuzu. The one thing I was better at than Misuzu was grades. I would help her study before grades, but that didn't help me feel like I was equal to her. Someday, I wanted to be okay enough that I wouldn't need her help at all. Shinozaki? Everyone's going to karaoke after school today. Wanna come?
Karaoke, huh?
I could hear the popular group that Misuzu was part of having this conversation. I quit reading and looked over.
Miss Suzu, you should come once in a while. I'm sorry, I can't go. Let's go another time. Why? Do you hate karaoke? No, but I have plans with Kento.
Because Misuzu said my name, all of the popular boys glared at me. I hurriedly looked at my book.
Narita again? You're always talking about him, but you're not dating him, right? Yeah, but I can't just leave him alone.
Okay, then do you want to invite Narita? If Narita comes, will you?
Huh? Really?
Yeah, if Narita says he wants to come. He said so, but I didn't miss his face grimacing. He probably doesn't want me to come. He just couldn't flat out say no in front of Misuzu. Narita, you want to go to karaoke with us after school? Shinozaki's coming too. One of them came to my desk to ask me. If I go, Misuzu goes. Maybe because he was speculating, but he had a complicated look on his face. Sorry, I don't like karaoke. Don't worry about me. Go with Misuzu. I didn't want to go knowing that they didn't want me there. I thought I would at least get Misuzu to go so they wouldn't hate me, but Misuzu wouldn't allow that.
If Kento isn't going, I'm not either.
Don't worry about me. You should go.
No, it's okay. Sorry, guys. Let's go next time.
Misuzu ended the conversation. The popular kids didn't press any further and acted like this conversation had never happened.
You had a chance to get closer to everyone, but you wasted it.
While I was walking home with Misuzu, she brought up what had just happened. I can't go, even if you say so. It was because they didn't want me there, but also because it was a big hurdle to hang out with the popular kids. You should have just forgotten about me and gone.
If I leave you alone, you'll be all alone. You need me.
You worry too much. I didn't like that she was kind of treating me like a child, but I couldn't say anything about it when I thought about how much she had helped me in the past. You're not going to get a boyfriend or anything?
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
I wasn't sure, but it seemed like one of the boys from the popular group liked Misuzu. Even I thought Misuzu was cute, and she was friendly, so it wouldn't be weird if she was popular. There's a possibility that she's been asked out before, but I just didn't know about it. I just thought that because you worry about me too much, I was getting in the way of your friendships and relationships.
You don't have to worry about that. What about you? Don't you want a girlfriend?
If I could have a girlfriend, I would have one. I was interested in having a relationship, but because I wasn't able to make any friends, it seemed impossible to make a girlfriend.
Yeah, you couldn't get a girlfriend. But don't worry, if you never get a girlfriend, I'll take care of you, okay?
Does that mean that she would be my girlfriend? She said it so casually, I thought it was a joke. But knowing her personality, she really might not get a boyfriend until I got a girlfriend. I don't want to cause Misuzu any more trouble. I do have a girlfriend, so you don't have to look after me anymore.
What?
I lied, so I wouldn't hold Misuzu back. Misuzu looked surprised. but there's no way she'll believe me. She'll know I was lying right away. At least that's what I thought. But Misuzu did something totally unexpected.
Wait a minute. When did you get a girlfriend? You never acted like you did before.
Misuzu started shouting at me, and I thought she was going to grab me. Maybe if I do this right, she'll believe me? I decided to do so, and continued with the lie. I didn't think it was something that needed to be said.
Why wouldn't you say anything? Think about how much I take care of you. You need to tell me something that important right away.
Is it really that important? It's not like you found me a girlfriend, so I don't think it really matters.
Who is this person that you're dating in secret?
Someone you don't know. You wouldn't know even if I told you.
Where did you meet someone that I don't know? No, just tell me.
She doesn't really exist. There's no way I could explain. I thought really hard and desperately made up a fictitious girl. I met her on the internet. You know, at an offline meeting. We were gaming friends and got along really well. And when we met in person, she was super gorgeous and in college. And when I asked her out, she said yes.
Kento, were you playing online? This is the first time I've heard about it.
Even I play video games. Anyways, it's not like I see her a lot, so of course you wouldn't know about her. I'm not interested in video games. This might be an impossible explanation for Misuzu. She knows that. But in order to make the fictitious girl someone she could never meet, this is the only thing I could come up with.
I can't believe it. You had the courage to ask someone out.
Misuzu seemed shocked. She really does know me well. She couldn't believe that I would be the one to ask someone out. I thought it was impossible to keep tricking her, but it seemed that Misuzu believed me.
You shouldn't believe someone you met on the internet. Kento, are you sure she's not tricking you? You shouldn't date someone like that.
Huh? What are you saying?
The internet is a hotbed of scammers. She's probably going to make you buy some weird vase and then dump you.
That's really prejudiced of you.
I'm just worried about you. You're a good person and super gullible.
That's rude. Even I'm not that thoughtless.
You should know I'm totally against this.
Hey, Misuzu! Misuzu left me and ran off. I don't know why, but she seems really mad. I thought she would be happy for me if I got a girlfriend, but I'm perplexed that things turned out this way. I went home and was studying when the doorbell rang. Misuzu? What's up? After what just happened, I thought she was here again to complain, but she said something unexpected.
Kento, let me stay over tonight.
Huh? Why?
Because we're friends. Besides, I used to stay over a lot when we were kids.
If Mom says it's okay, then it's fine. But why would you want to stay over here?
All right, I'm coming in.
Hey! Without telling me why, Misuzu came inside. It's not like I told her she could stay over, but she had brought her sleepover bag like it was already decided.
Kento, were you studying?
Yeah.
You're not going to play that game?
What? I understood why Misuzu had come over. She probably came over because I told her I was dating a girl from an online game. But I've never played that game. I was in trouble if she told me to show her it, so I tricked her. I don't play it every day. My girlfriend is in college, and students need to prioritize studying.
You're a good student. I don't even study unless it's before a test.
Misuzu knows I study every day, so I think she bought it. You do always ask me to help you right before a test. If you studied every day, you wouldn't have such a hard time.
I know you're right, but I don't like it.
Well, I don't think there's anyone who studies because they like it. I study just because.
Don't you get tired of studying all the time?
I'm used to it, so I'm fine.
Here, lay down. I'll help you relax.
Oh, you don't have to.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know what she was thinking, but I laid down like Misuzu told me to. She started massaging my back and shoulders. Why are you doing this?
How is it? Does it feel good?
It feels good, but I feel bad.
You'll do it for me next, so it's fine.
Huh?
Like I said, once I'm done, you massage me too.
Are you tired? You could have just told me you wanted a massage. You didn't have to massage me first.
I feel bad making you do it for free, so this is payment in advance.
How fair. I thought about what was up when she suddenly started massaging me, but it seems like she wanted one too. Still, we've never given each other massages before, so this was still a confusing development.
All right, your turn.
After she massaged me, we switched roles. I started pushing on Misuzu's back, like she had done for me.
Ouch!
Sorry! I'll be more gentle. Misuzu suddenly yelled, so I jumped.
As punishment, I'm adding 10 more minutes.
Fine. I picked myself up and restarted massaging her, but I still couldn't figure out the right amount of pressure to apply, and I made Misuzu yelp in pain a couple more times.
I'll make dinner.
Misuzu? Are you really planning on staying the night tonight? Both my parents work, so I still haven't gotten permission from my mom. I think she's planning on making dinner to convince her.
Of course. That's why I'm here, and I'll help around the house.
I bet she wants to watch me play my online game, but that in itself is a lie, so I'm not planning on playing. I already told her I don't play every day, so even if she says she wants to see it, I'm planning on telling her that I'm not playing today. Even if she stays the night, she has nothing to gain. Still, she'll probably say I'll play after she leaves and won't listen. Since I knew Misuzu's personality, I gave up and decided to let my mother decide if Misuzu could stay the night. Afterwards, my mom came home, and she quickly agreed to let Misuzu stay. We originally all used to hang out as a family, so we all gathered around the dinner table.
This is delicious. You're a good cook, Mizuzu. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Now that I think about it, it was the first time I had eaten Misuzu's cooking. I just hadn't had the opportunity, but I simply liked her food.
Kenta, what do you think?
It's good. It's the first time I've had your food too, so it's cool.
Good enough that you'd want to eat it every day?
Well, no, not that much.
So this food doesn't satisfy you. Fine, I'll practice more and I'll make you say you're satisfied.
Okay. It's plenty good, but I guess she didn't like my answer. I don't think she needs to make my preferences the standard, but it seems like she wants to be a better cook, so I decided not to say anything. She even prepared the bath. She really did it all. Even if she didn't do anything, my mom would have let Misuzu stay. But besides the cooking, Misuzu also did the other housework. And at her behest, I took the first bath. I'm sure she wants to take a bath too, so I'll finish mine quickly. I got out of the bath sooner than usual since I thought Misuzu wanted to take one too. While I was changing in the bathroom, Misuzu suddenly came in.
Huh? You're done already?
She seemed surprised when she saw me wearing my pajamas, but she surprised me too. You're gonna scare me coming in like that. If you were any earlier, we would have run into each other.
So...
Misuzu looks uncomfortable. She was holding her change of clothes. I thought it was possible that... Misuzu? Were you planning on getting in the bath with me?
No, I thought I would wash your back for you.
What are you thinking? We're too old for that! Misuzu clearly looked upset. Today I got out early, but if I was in there like usual, she would have come in while I was in the bath.
Whatever. We used to take a bath together when we were little. We're childhood friends. Washing your back is normal.
What's normal about that? Do you have no sense of danger?
You don't have the guts to try anything. You don't think anything of taking a bath together anyway.
Of course, I wouldn't do anything, but you never know. You suddenly came to stay the night, and now this? You're being weird.
No, I'm not. I want to take a bath too. So get out.
Hey! She pushed me out of the bathroom like we were finished talking. If I went back in now, it would seem like I was trying to peep, so I couldn't continue the conversation any further. Really, what is she up to? While she didn't succeed, I couldn't figure out why she did what she did. Because of the bath incident, it was awkward between Misuzu and me. Even if we were in the same room, we barely spoke, and only time passed. It became time to go to sleep, and Misuzu headed to the guest room so we could each sleep in our room. What was Misuzu's goal? I thought she came to get a look at my internet girlfriend, but she only asked about that once when she got here and hadn't brought it up since. She came to sleep over and do housework, tried to come into the bathroom when I was taking a bath. I couldn't understand anything she was doing. I was worried and couldn't fall asleep. Then I could hear the door to my room open. Was it Misuzu? I didn't know what to say to her, so I pretended to be asleep. So then the covers were lifted up and someone came into my bed. Someone's cold hand grabbed my arm, and I couldn't not react anymore. What are you doing? When I turned around, as I thought, it was Misuzu who had come into my room.
Oh, you're awake.
She looked surprised. Doing something like this would of course wake me up, but I guess she was trying to do it secretly. Misuzu? Why are you doing this?
Because I wanted to sleep with you.
I don't understand.
It's your fault. Even though you have me, you went and got yourself a girlfriend off the internet who seems suspicious.
What does that have to do with you?
I've been waiting for you to ask me out.
Huh? I froze after hearing this unexpected confession.
I've always liked you since we were kids. I've been looking out for you all this time. How could you not know?
Well, you did look out for me, but I thought that was because you felt like you needed to mother me or something.
Of course I did it because I like you. Because I wanted to be close to you. That's why I did all those things.
Oh. I was wrong from the start. Because Misuzu was always helping me out, I didn't think she could see me in a romantic way.
Kento, do you like a girl you see sometimes more than me?
Sorry, I was lying about that. I thought that because of me, you wouldn't get a boyfriend, so I thought that if I said I had a girlfriend, you would feel free to have relationships.
You were lying? So you don't really have a girlfriend?
I don't have the guts to get a girlfriend. You know that, right?
Well, I do, but I thought if it was over the internet, even you could do it.
I don't even like playing video games. I didn't think you would actually believe me.
I knew it. So it's not like you got a new hobby.
But why do you even like me? To be honest, I have an inferiority complex towards you. You're so outgoing and popular, and have so many things that I don't. I don't think I'm enough for you.
Kento, you're good at studying and I'm not. Whenever we have a test, you always work hard to teach me. And you've always helped me out too, you know? And you're nice and genuine. Of course I like you. So much so that I think it's weird that more people don't like you.
I didn't know you felt that way. I didn't think I was helping you out much by teaching you, but it's nice to know that I was.
I like you, Kento. Kento, what do you think about me?
I don't know what to say. I never saw Misuzu that way. Even though we cleared up this misunderstanding, that didn't change right away. I think of you as my precious childhood friend. But because I'm like this, I don't think I want to make you my girlfriend. But if you can wait until I gain more confidence, then I want to face up to your feelings for me.
I think you're great as you are, but this is like you. I won't hold back anymore. So you better make sure to face me when the time comes.
Misuzu came close to my lips. What are you doing? I told you we're not dating yet.
I told you I wasn't holding back anymore. I'm going to be so loving with you. You're only going to be able to think about me.
When I thought about the bath incident and how she came into my bed, she really does do what she has decided to do. That was so like her. Please be gentle with me. There were some things I misunderstood, but because we've known each other for so long, there were so many more things we understood about each other. The day when we become more than childhood friends is probably not far off.
Kaito, I have crayon school today, so you can head home first.
Person she's talking to is me, Hito Kurohashi. She's my childhood friend, Kami Kosaka. We've been dating for a year, but to be honest, I don't think it's going well. She can be pretty blunt and cold at times. Do you think we could walk together halfway?
Huh? Why? It's a waste of time, so you don't have to come.
A waste of time. I heard a normal couple would be happy with just being together. However, according to my girlfriend, she thinks it's strange to be together if there's no reason. It is what it is. We are dating because we're childhood friends. Can we even call this dating? On the way home, I was stressing over our relationship in my head.
Senpai!
Hmm? Oh, Sayuri-chan. This is Sayuri Ichizan-chan, and she's been on the school committee since middle school. She's also my junior. She's friendly with everyone and has strong communication skills, so she talks with me like this all the time. What a coincidence!
The fact I was able to see you means today will be a good day. Well, even though school's already over.
Her bright personality sure is something. She's a cute junior to me, and being with her is fun.
So anyway, are you by yourself today?
Kemi has cram school today, so she already went home.
But don't you both go the same way for a bit?
Yeah, but it seems like she doesn't want to walk home with me.
I've been thinking this for a while now, but can you guys really say that you're dating?
Well, I did confess.
That's because you like Kosaka-senpai, but is dating her fun?
Well, to be honest, it isn't.
Huh? Well, how about you go out with me instead?
Huh? What's with this all of a sudden?
I like you. I really like you a lot. I love you. I understood that you liked Kosaka-senpai, so I've been holding out all this time. But even if your feelings have been realized, I can't hold back if you're having a tough time. I'm confident I can make you happier than Kosaka-senpai. So break up with Kosaka-senpai and go out with me.
To be honest, I was really surprised. I thought she was just getting attached to me, but I didn't imagine she would confess to me. And I didn't think she would fall in love with me. Sorry, I have a Kemi.
But didn't you say being with her isn't fun? It's not good to be in a forced relationship.
Sorry, give me some time to think about it. This isn't something I can just give an answer to right away.
I understand. I'll be waiting for your answer.
Thanks. After that, we went our separate ways, and I headed home.
Did I go too far?
While I was in my cram school, the image of Keito's sad face wouldn't leave my mind. It's been a year since we started dating, but we don't act like a couple.
Oh, I'm not that good with romance, but we would do a bunch of things after we got married. Oh, I just have to hold out until then.
I'm in love with my childhood friend, Keito. When I'm with him, I go wild, so I'm keeping my distance and resisting. I'll promise to have a healthy relationship. I'm sure Keito will understand. When I left my cram school... Ah, you're finally done.
Echizen-san, why are you here?
This girl is after Keito's heart. She's friendly with everyone, but I can't let my guard down with her. I can't tell what she's thinking deep down. In order to avoid future problems, I thought I'd come and tell you something. So that's why I waited for you outside.
Uh-huh? What are you talking about?
Just a while ago, I asked out Keito-senpai.
What? What are you thinking? Keito is my boyfriend, you know?
But you aren't acting like a couple at all.
That has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me? Oh, on the contrary. Are you fine with the person you like having a sad expression on their face? Because you're so cold to Keito-senpai, he's sad. So if I instead make Keito-senpai happy, there's no problem, right?
But what about Keito's feelings? I'm sure Keito would turn you down.
True, he did turn me down once. However, he said that it wasn't any fun dating you.
What?
So after he pointed that out, he told me to give him some time to think about it.
No way. Keito.
Whatever happens, don't hold a grudge, since you're the one who brought this upon yourself. And with that, she walked away.
She probably believes she'll be chosen. And Keito? Akemi-chan is here.
Huh? Akemi's here? Why is she here at this time of night?
I don't know, but she looked pretty serious.
Serious? Could it be she wants to break up? But why so suddenly? This was such a sudden development, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. However, I had a guess. What's up, Akemi?
Kato,
It looks like it's hard for her to say. She really be breaking up with me?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Kemi?
I'll apologize for everything, so don't get rid of me.
Calm down.
Kato, why would you?
You got it wrong. I wouldn't do something like that.
Then can you explain why Akemi-chan is acting like this?
Well, first, let me have a talk with Akemi. It looks like you'll only complicate things if you're here, Mom.
Kato, you...
I ignored my mom and took Akemi to my room. What's with this all of a sudden?
Well, you got asked out by Echizen-san.
Why do you know about that?
Echizen-san told me.
What was she thinking going out of her way to tell Akemi that?
Please, Kato, don't dump me.
I'm not dumping you, but honestly, I thought you were fed up with any affection from me.
It's not like that. I love you.
Huh. Even though she didn't act like that at all. Then why were you acting so cold towards me?
I like you too much. So in order not to go crazy, I put some distance between us. If I didn't, I might throw myself on you.
That's right. That's the kind of girl she is. Akemi is usually the cool type, but sometimes she overthinks things and can be pretty airheaded. This happened a lot in the past. If that was the case, you could have at least told me.
I was embarrassed to say it. I thought since we're childhood friends, I thought you would get it, even if I didn't say anything.
No, if you don't tell me, I won't know.
Sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you. I just want you to be honest from now on, and to not overthink things.
If I'm honest from now on, you won't toss me aside?
I said I won't do that. I'm not breaking up with you, so relax. Sorry, Sayuri-chan, but I like Akemi-chan. So tomorrow, I'll turn her down.
Kato, thank you.
There's no need to thank me. Anyway, have you calmed down?
Hey, can I say something selfish?
Yeah, what is it?
I want you to hug me tight and pet me on the head.
Huh? But you don't really like to be touched, right?
I've been trying my best to stay sane, but I want you to dote on me. I don't want you to be taken away from me by Echizen-san because we haven't done anything coupley.
Kemi, it's all right. I won't betray you. Is this okay?
Yep.
When I hugged her and patted her head, Kemi let out a satisfied voice. Kemi might be the type that craves attention. And after being sweet to Akemi,
Can I spend the night?
she started demanding even more. Well, that's a bit... Isn't that bad?
But I want to stay the night. I'll eat dinner with you and even take a bath, so is it a no?
Let me ask my mom. After losing to Akemi's puppy dog eyes, I asked my mom if she could stay. The results...
Oh, sure. It's okay.
She quickly gave the okay. Even though she knows Kemi from when she was a baby, I think she said okay too easily. But Akemi is happy, so I guess it's alright. After that, Akemi made a stop at her house.
This is nice too.
And when she got back, she naturally clung on to me. She really loves the attention. Akemi, you're like a whole other person.
It's because I stopped holding back.
Oh well, this Akemi is way cuter anyway. After this, I continue to dote on Akemi. We're sleeping together too?
I'm spending the night, so if we don't sleep together, there's no point.
Well, what I'm trying to say is I get it, but... Seems like she's missed the mark. She's just doing as she pleases. That's how it felt.
Kato,
What's up?
you're going to turn down Echizen-san, right?
Of course I am, as I have you.
That's good.
Akemi seems really concerned about Sayuri-chan. That's expected. If it was me, I think I would feel uneasy if Akemi was asked out by another guy. In order for her to be relieved, I have to hurry up and turn down Sayuri-chan. While I was thinking, I heard Akemi's cute snoring. So I didn't do anything else but close my eyes. Next day. Sorry for making you come all the way up to the roof after school. I called Sayuri-chan to the roof. Of course, it was to give her the answer to her confession.
Oh, you sure are quick to decide. You didn't have to rush. You could have given me your answer anytime.
No, I couldn't do that. It was better to be quick and concise with this.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm listening.
Okay, I won't date you. I like Akemi more than anyone. I can't do her any injustice.
Huh? But you said dating her isn't fun, right? Even with that said, you still want to date her?
It's true, when you asked me the other day, I did say it wasn't fun. But I had a talk with Akemi and we worked it out. So now, being with her is really fun.
I see. That's great, everything went well.
Huh?
Sorry, Senpai. My confession to you was a lie.
What? What do you mean?
Anywho, Kozaka Senpai, don't you think it's time to come out now? You realized I was here? It was obvious.
I guess Akemi was afraid and came to hear my answer. Since she was caught, she quietly walked over next to me.
All right, where should I begin? Forget explaining anything. Is it true that your confession was a fake? To be honest, I thought you liked Kato since middle school. I do, though? In a lovey-dovey way, of course.
Huh?
What do you mean? I haven't said anything strange. I do like him, but the confession was a lie. I really want to date him, but there's no way I'd ask him out. I don't get it. If you like him, then the confession wasn't fake, right? It's not limited to just that, you know. Then there was no meaning behind your confession? No, there was. Your relationship got better, didn't it? So in other words, you instigated conflict in order for our relationship to get better? But there's nothing in it for you. But didn't I say, are you fine with the person you like having a sad expression on their face? I didn't like seeing Senpai with such a sad face. Senpai only has eyes for you. So I thought this was the best way to mend your relationship. And you found out that you love Kato-senpai. When we were in middle school, you casually showed off your appeal.
Casually showing your appeal?
I don't know.
Based on this reaction, she really did that. I didn't realize it though, and that's why Sayuri-chan thought she could mend our relationship.
Well, if things didn't go well and Senpai really did choose me, I thought about having him for myself. But I'm glad that things went well. Try not to make Kato-senpai sad from here on, Kosaka-senpai. All right, I'm getting out of here.
After saying that, she left the roof. It seems like she had us in the palm of her hand.
Kato, I'll make you and Echizen-san happy, so stay with me forever, okay?
Of course. I'll do my best to make you and Sayuri-chan happy as well. So I'll be looking forward to things with you from here on, Akemi.
Yeah, likewise, Kato.
So thanks to our cute junior, we were able to mend our relationship. The days went on and we became a super flirty couple. I was shocked by Sayuri-chan, but she gave us her blessing. So I think everything turned out fine.
I, Kento Matsume, is just a run-of-the-mill company worker. But this situation is definitely not normal. The non-normal situation is my beautiful bride next to me. To add to it...
You're too close. Back off a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're almost done. Can you hang on?
Okay.
As you can see, we don't get along.
I didn't expect the prettiest person in the office to be taken by Matsume.
Yeah, when I heard they were dating, I thought it was a prank. Who knew they were actually dating? Don't worry, I feel the same way. You don't have to be so blunt about it. For me to explain why we ended up like this, we have to go back about a year ago. 1 year ago. I'm tired. Oh, I'm gonna rest a bit since I'm finally done. Oh hey, it's Karaki and Sasuke.
Come on, let's go grab food just once.
He really flirts in the company. Miss Kuraki is always so popular. Chisaki Karaki. She's 3 years under me and is 25 years old. She finishes her tasks efficiently and is trusted by her superiors. Because of her cool personality and good looks, she's popular in the office.
I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend.
I see, but you shouldn't mind if it's just some food, right?
No, I don't like that, so...
I should help her. Hey! Why do you keep flirting at work? You were listening, huh? Yeah? I was gonna get some coffee, and here you are talking up a storm? We were getting somewhere without you. Yeah, you weren't getting anywhere. She said no, and said she had a boyfriend. I can invite her even if she has a boyfriend. That's why you never have a girlfriend. Oh, shut the hell up. It's not like you're any better. I'm just not pushy like you. After he made some more fun of me, he went back to his desk.
Thank you for helping me.
No, sorry for my co-worker. He's not a bad guy, he's just a little easy.
Oh, I don't mind. I usually get invitations like that from everyone, not just Mr. Sasaki.
I see. Well, you do look like you would be popular. But it must be annoying getting so much attention when you have a boyfriend.
That's true, especially when I'm working. Oh, I have a good idea. Give me a second.
Huh? What for? Miss Karaki pulled out a small memo from her pocket and started writing something down.
Read this later. I'm going to head back to work.
She said later, but I started reading as soon as she left. Her memo had a location and a time. What is this? There's no way that the Miss Karaki is inviting me out. Maybe it's for investment or something? I thought of everything, but I had no idea. So I figured I would go.
Thank you for coming by. We were on break and I didn't want anyone to hear, so...
Oh, I see. So, what did you want to talk about?
I'll give it to you straight. Please, be with me.
What? Where to?
I'm being serious.
I'm sorry, I'm just really surprised. I think we've only ever talked during small breaks at work, and you just said you had a boyfriend?
Oh, that's just a lie. Most people will back off if you say you have a boyfriend. And when I say dates, I mean fake dates.
Fake?
Yes, be my fake boyfriend.
I was visibly confused by her fake boyfriend suggestion, and so she started explaining. I see, so someone in the office like Sasaki tries to flirt with you, you want me to be there to shoo them away.
Exactly. If I have a boyfriend in the office, I don't think anyone will ask me out on a date while I'm working.
I mean, that's probably true, but you're okay with me being the fake boyfriend?
Yes, you seem fairly safe.
What does that mean? That's how our fake love life started. We would do regular dates to the movie or aquarium. It wasn't a very busy place that we lived, so most of the people from the office would see us and notice. We didn't say that we were dating, but people started noticing that we were on dates. And so the information spread quickly. People stopped messing with her. The dates, however...
Mr. Matsumai, your clothes are terrible.
Thanks.
I have a right since you're walking next to me. I will choose new clothes for you. Would you like a bite?
You're okay with it?
Do not mistake this. I just feel bad for the producers if I have to leave any behind.
I see. She had suddenly become rude towards me after I became a fake boyfriend. I mean, I guess being a fake boyfriend, she doesn't need to be nice to me. I wish we could at least get along, but... This continued for about 10 months, when...
Mr. Matsumai, would you like to marry?
What? Why?
Why is a little rude. We started dating almost a year ago, so let's put it in the paperwork then and marry the next week.
Shouldn't you be doing the wedding a little after the paperwork?
That seems to be a regular route, but the marriage venues seem fairly busy, so a lot of companies are only open about a year later. However, a friend of mine runs a wedding venue and he informed me of a cancellation, so we were able to secure a position.
Oh, I see. I guess if we can finish it sooner than we should. That's not what I was getting at. I was about to say, okay, we're not really dating. Why are we getting married?
That was probably a little too far.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. We are getting older.
I mean, I'm 28, so I'm sure my parents would like me to marry, but you're only 25?
That's true, but they have been asking me to marry as well. But I want to work, so I figured us getting married would be a good idea.
I mean, that kinda makes sense. We ended up getting married after Miss Karaki convinced me with her silver tongue. Well, I'm not sure if this was the right decision. I don't dislike her at all. If anything, I have fun with her around me, so I'm glad we got married. But when she's this upset, I'm not sure if she wants to marry. Besides, why is she so upset when she's the one that brought the whole thing up anyway? The wedding ended quietly and we were headed out to our honeymoon.
We got our luggage. Can I swing by the bathroom?
Of course! I'll hold on to your bags.
Don't worry. I need to take them with me.
Okay, well, I'll be around here. She sounds a little different. And she seems like she's in a good mood unlike during the wedding. I was surprised when I saw Chisaki come out of the bathroom.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
No, you're fine. You changed! I don't think I've ever seen you in anything other than some jeans. You look great!
Really?
What's going on? She's always so polite and formal. Normally, she'd be like, don't say something so obvious. I don't want compliments about fashion from someone who doesn't have a sense of fashion, or something along those lines. You said you were an only child, right?
Yeah, why?
Well, I'm just confused, so I thought maybe you'd swapped out with your identical twin or something?
No. Stop talking about random things. Let's go. We only have 3 nights and 4 days. We gotta have fun.
You're really close.
It's our honeymoon.
Yeah. She kept getting so close to me. It was strange. Chisaki, I can't grab the railing unless you let go of me hand.
Okay, fine. Let's hold hands as soon as we get off.
Okay. She's normally calm and pretty, but now she's just cutesy. I'm confused. I'm glad she is happier than when she was at the wedding, though. Maybe she's a little excited because we're on our honeymoon? I don't think I've ever seen her this happy, so I'm just going to enjoy myself.
Open wide, Kenta.
Yeah, no, I'm too shy.
Come on. No one is around that we know.
I know, but...
Yeah!
Oh, that's good.
Great. Give me a bite of yours.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, this one's so good too. I figured you wouldn't want to do it because you're too shy.
It's our honeymoon. I should relax a little.
I see. I'm glad that you're having fun too.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're happy too.
All right. Let's go look around until nighttime then.
We explored until it was our check-in time for the hotel. She tired herself out because she was having too much fun. I've never seen her like this. Normally, she's just uptight and emotionless. We never lived together, so I haven't actually ever seen her asleep. Anyway, I think I made the right choice coming to Hokkaido. If it was hot, we couldn't hold hands.
Oh, did I fall asleep?
Yeah. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, thank you. But I don't know if I could sleep at night now because I took a long nap. Why are you laughing?
Because you were being silly?
This is the real me.
What, really? Well, I thought you were just excited because we were on holiday.
We're almost there, so I'll explain while we're eating.
Okay. We went to take our baths, and before we knew it, they were bringing us food to our room.
So, I told you in the train too, but this is the real me. Oh, hey, this is really good looking. Let's feed each other.
Wait, hang on, is that what you're gonna say?
I thought about it, but it's really all there is to say.
I'm so confused. Then can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So, the regular you isn't the real you. Why didn't you show me the real you before?
I'm pretty positive and bubbly normally, so I try my best to hide it when I'm at work. Then, after about a year of doing that, everyone just knew me that way, and then it was tough to go back to the real me.
Yeah, that's true. You look like the kind of person who's super studious and works hard.
I'm glad that you think that, but the real me is always terrified. I was actually really happy when you helped me when Mr. Sasaki wouldn't leave me alone.
I see. I always thought you were just brushing it off.
Not at all. It always made me a little worried, and I always hoped that they wouldn't pressure me like that.
I see, but you were like that when we were on our dates too.
But I can't show you my real self during our dates because we never went far. And if someone saw me during our dates, then you understand. I can't show you the real me there.
I see, that makes sense.
When we're on dates at my house, I really wanted to tell you, but I can't really turn it off like that.
I see. That's why you were like that when it was just us.
Yeah, I really wanted to live with you. But if I lived with you, I know I'd just go back to the real me.
I see. That's good, I guess.
Huh? That's good?
Yeah, because I always thought that you didn't want to live with me because you didn't like me. I'm glad that wasn't the reason.
I see. I'm sorry for making you worried this whole time. I really love you.
You love me?
I thought you'd figure it out, but I wouldn't marry you if I didn't dislike you.
I mean, that makes sense, but this was the whole fake boyfriend thing, so how would I know what's true?
Oh, yeah. That's totally my bad. I should have just asked you out honestly.
Huh? You liked me from then?
Is that a bad thing?
No, I'm happy, but I didn't even guess that.
Do you remember when I made that presentation during a conference?
No, I don't remember at all, sorry.
Well, it was when you were helping someone, and it wasn't a big deal, so maybe that's why. To me, it was a big deal. For our new target, we'll be aiming for... Wait, hang on. The slide isn't moving.
Hey, come on now, Kuriki, keep it together.
When I was having trouble during my presentation, you helped me.
Oh, sorry, I prepared this presentation. I think I screwed up the projector connection. 1 second. Come on, Matsume, how long have you worked here? Sorry, I'm on it. I think you probably pressed the wrong button on the computer and locked it up. Relax and look for it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And after that, you kept distracting them with stuff that had nothing to do with the problem. I was able to focus on fixing it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was so happy when you helped me without saying a word. And the more time I spent around you, the more I noticed your little kindness around the office. Before I knew it, I fell for you.
I didn't know you were looking, so I'm happy you noticed. So what was the thing about the fake boyfriend?
Oh, that was more or less insurance. I was just worried that maybe things would get awkward if I asked you out and you said no. So I just pretended. I figured since you were so kind, you'd accept the offer. Sorry, I know it's wrong to take advantage of your kindness.
It's okay, I really don't mind. Besides, I was able to see the real you because I accepted the fake boyfriend offer.
You don't have to be sweet anymore. We're already married.
I guess so.
I mean, you can tell me every day though.
If I feel like it, I just might. So do you want to just act like usual? I thought the old Chisaki was cute, but this Chisaki is cuter.
It is annoying going back to normal, so I think I'm just gonna stick to how I was before. It's easier to be uptight when I work.
I see, I understand. You should do whatever is easiest for you to get by.
Maybe I'll show this side more slowly if you like it more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to be surprised when I hold your hand or hug you, okay?
Okay.
Alright, now that that's settled, I'm going to binge on Kenta that I've been waiting for a year, so be ready.
What are you doing, Chisaki? I was a little surprised by Chisaki, but I hope to spend the rest of our days happily together. 1 month later. Matsume! How are things with you and Chisaki? I don't see you two talking much at work. Are you two on the verge of divorce? If you two divorce, I'll take good care of her, don't worry. Nope, not anywhere near it. We just don't feel the need to talk at work, so we don't. But you two live separately, right? That's a little weird considering you're married. How do you know that? We live in a small world, buddy. Word gets around. I see. I thought she was being a little paranoid, but I guess she was right all along. It's not weird nowadays for two people to live apart. I mean, I guess so. Besides, we have plans for her to move into my apartment when her lease is up. I see. You two are just getting along then, huh? I mean, I liked her, so I'm glad that she's happy with you. I really can't tell if you're an ass or a good guy. Of course I'm a good guy. After our honeymoon, she returned to her normal self. It would be weird to anyone if she just changed personalities, so I don't blame her. Miss Matsume, please check these documents for me.
Okay.
Good job today. She is starting to be a little nicer to me.
Big bro, shall we get going for school?
So that's me, Yoma Ito. I have a sister that's 1 year younger than me. She's really quite cute. An angel, you could say. She just got into high school this year, but is still spoiled for affection, which is kinda cute. How's school? Getting used to it?
Not yet. There's nobody I could chat with.
See, Mio's quite shy and quiet around others, so it's sort of difficult engaging a convo with someone she's still not fond with. That's why whenever she's introduced to a new environment, such as just entering high school, making friends could be a bit challenging for her. Make sure to take things slow, okay?
Okay.
How about we have lunch together until you make friends with somebody?
Really?
Yeah, sure thing. Because you're simply the best, Mio.
Love you, big bro. Hey there, Ito! Oh? Probably your... Misa Amakusa. I'm in the same class as you, Ito. Amakusa? What's the matter? So, Ito, like, you really love your brother a lot, right? What? Why say that? I spotted you this morning while commuting to school, being all friendly with each other. Something about, like, you getting these head pats from him, I think. Right. This is kinda embarrassing. Oh, don't be, it's alright. Being close with your sibling's a good thing if you ask me. Is it? Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, by the way, what do you do for fun, Mio-chan? You're casually calling me... Mio-chan? Wanna be friends? After all, we're in the same class already, so... Make sure to call me Misa-chan. Okay, Mio-chan? Uh-huh. Misa-chan? Yep. So, what are your hobbies, Mio-chan? Reading books? Oh, I would've guessed so. Like, what kind of books are you into? Shoujo mangas. Even novels, too. Right! That sounds fun. Oh, I want to know more about you.
After that, you'd see Mio chat with her at every recess. A few days later,
Excuse me. Hello.
this sort of bubbly girl came into our house. If you ask me, she seems like Mio's new friend. Hello, you can call me Hiyoma. I'm Mio's brother. Great to see you're hanging out with Mio. Thanks for that.
Hi. I'm Misa Amakusa. No, really. I should be the one thanking her. Big bro's kinda older than us, but I don't think having a casual convo with him's gonna be a problem.
Sure thing. Yeah, I wouldn't really mind.
Okie dokie. So you can call me Misa-chan then.
But that's a little...
Oh, you're Mio-chan's brother, so I'm really okay with it. Wouldn't mind you being overly familiar with me.
Is that so? It's a surprise Mio made friends with someone that easily. I can't help but wonder why. But now I understand. She really has a way with words. So, it was her, Misa Amakusa. Actually, her name rings a bell because she's popular among the sophomores. More so, she's pretty known for being the cutest in her school. Well, to me, my sister Mia's the bestest, though. Okay then, I'll be minding my own business. Make yourself at home, Misa-chan.
Oh, are you going somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm heading back to my room, so...
Really? Oh, we could all hang out together then.
Huh? But...
You'd love to, right, Mio-chan? Yep. Should be okay. How about it?
I mean, if you two wouldn't mind that, sure. So, what are we gonna do?
Playing video games sounds like a good idea.
In that case, we could do that in Mio's room. And so we all went to Mio's room. Wow, it's been a while since we last played together, Mio.
Oh, is that so? Well, Big Bro goes easy on me whenever we play video games, so that's why we rarely play together. Ah, he probably just wants you to take all the glory when he feels better, right?
I guess so. Something like that. I mean, yeah, I can't go all out on my sister, who's all adorable. And suffering a real loss? I bet she'll cry, so...
But really, I want to play a serious match too. I see. Your brother's the real deal. A sis-con who doesn't hold back with his words. Simply wow.
Huh? Isn't this normal? Really don't think I'm someone who has a sister complex at all, isn't it?
Whoa, we got a serious case over here. Yep, so nevertheless, I hope you'll give your best shot against me. Just so you know, I'm really strong at video games.
We'll see. Then I'll do my best. So yeah, I ended up taking up Misa-chan's challenge. After being sort of provoked like that, I decided we'd go for a racing game. The result?
This can't be true! Me? Totally crushed! I lost pretty hard too.
So yeah, maybe I should have chilled a bit.
One more! That earlier, that's gotta be a fluke somehow! Just one more! I'll definitely bag this one! Pretty please!
Okay then, rematch it is!
Whenever you're ready. Me too. I'll do my best.
And so, we had a rematch.
We were totally annihilated! How? Why? Why am I losing like this?
Mio took our race seriously, even coursing through the usual routes. Didn't even bother for the shortcuts. Misa-chan took the shortcuts, but relied heavily on using items. She kind of stacked on navigating the course, so that gave me the opportunity to accelerate further than her. Well, it's really just a game. Running my mouth off wouldn't do anything. Then you guys up for one more race?
Of course! Honestly, those were just 2 wins, and you're already bragging off. That's not nice of you, big bro.
I'm not bragging about my wins here.
Mio-chan, I never thought you'd be this competitive, huh? Nope, I'm not that competitive at all.
Mio's quite innocent, quiet, and overall nice, but believe me, she's this competitive. If anything, she's gonna challenge you until she wins.
That's why you're really proud of bagging a win against her, is that it? Not really. I'm not that competitive than you'd imagine.
She's sulking. That's adorable. Mio, she's just the cutest thing in this world.
Okay, forget that. Together we should be having a rematch now. Brace yourself. You're in for a world of hurt this time.
Whoa, you're really brimming with confidence, huh?
Video games, sports, they're all the same. It's all about that winning mindset.
You're into sports too, Misa-chan?
Nada. The only thing I do is head back home as soon as the bell rings.
This girl is kind of an airhead? No, she's probably doing this on purpose. Time passed and we were still doing games all day. The outcome was...
You're telling me I hate you, big bro.
Not even begging one win, Mio turned to my lap, where she continued to pout all over her loss. Despite her appearance, my little sister's somewhat of a sore loser. There. Is something wrong?
No. Anyhow, you're really strong, huh, big bro? My first time losing this bad to someone.
You often play video games?
No! Barely at all! But whenever I play with my friends though, I hardly lose any games at all.
I see. Yeah, that confirms it. This girl might be an airhead. Oh well. Mio, you okay?
It's nothing. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need to leave for a while.
Sure, go ahead. She seems somewhat jittery. Without dilly-dallying, Mio left the room in a hurry. Any idea what's wrong with Mio?
Look, a girl leaving her seat without saying anything? That's probably pointing out to that single thing.
Could this mean... she talking to a different dude?
Come again? There wasn't even a single sign hinting such a thing, right?
No, I mean... she was kind of fidgety over something earlier, though.
Surely that was over something else.
No, she's already in high school. Pretty sure it's more likely she's been dating a boy. Probably 2 boys at the moment.
No, that can't be. Dating 2 at the moment? That would totally cause a ruckus. Mio 2 timing? That's unthinkable!
Yeah, right. Mia's simply too cute. I'd guess by now a lot of boys are fawning over her already. And these guys are imposing advances towards Mio. She might have no choice but to give in to them.
Gosh, you siscon of a big bro, that's all nonsense! Do you really think Mio-chan's this type who will do such things? Look, I'm telling you, Mio texting a boy? Your hunch is way off here!
Then tell me, why did she leave in a hurry?
Yeah, so about that. You know, probably like nature's call?
Yeah, you're right. Well, we're siblings. Wish you could have just told me.
Like, I'm currently together with you guys, so we'll set that aside for now. More importantly, I have some sort of favor to ask you, big bro.
Huh? What is it? Just to warn you, I'm not lending you any money.
Aw, big bro, what kind of person do you take me for? It's not about that. Like, it's... Could you be my big brother too?
What? Why?
I'm an only child. I really wanted to have an older brother for a long time. As you can see, having an older brother right now is impossible. That's why. You're Mio's big bro. But I want to have a big bro. I want to be spoiled. And pampered too.
Yeah, we're not real siblings. Plus, coddling you,
Do you have the heart to say those words? Let's say in the event, you meet your stepsister.
Stepsister?
They're a totally rare case, but you know someone in this world, someone's parents would have a second marriage where you'll end up meeting a stepsister of your own. These people, they get along as siblings. They'll even have quarrels as siblings, so... You're willing to shun somebody away just because they do not share the same blood as yours? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I get it. Feels different when you say it that way.
Right? So right back on our topic. I want to be your sister and be pampered too. Pretty please?
Just why me? There's a lot of dudes who would want a younger sister. You can go ahead and...
I saw how you cherished Mio-chan. That made me really jealous of her. Moreover, Mio-chan has a brother who fondly cares for her. That was very sweet. Nice of you, I thought. And then seeing how you consoled and pampered Mio-chan today too while playing. That's it. So, Hyoma, you're the only big bro I could ever wish for.
This girl, she's a bold one.
So that's it. Please, I would love to be your sister too. Won't you pretty please?
All right. We'll give it a try.
Really? Thank you so much.
So yeah, coddling a younger sister. What am I supposed to do?
Like the same as you pamper Mio-chan.
The way I pamper her. It's sort of something I subconsciously do, though.
Fine then. I want to have some packs, please.
Something like this? She's cute. Wow, her reputation as the school's #1 Madonna really isn't just all hearsay, huh? Being struck with that coy, sweet expression of hers, I'd say she's still pretty cute even if she wasn't my sister. Yo, that's a mean trick to play on somebody. Being this cute.
More packs, please.
Stop. Hold on, you're clinging onto me!
Does that really bother you? Should be okay, right? Cuddles, please.
What? No, this is really bad. Asking to be pampered like my own sister, even though in reality she wasn't one. And let alone the fact that I had just met this girl today. Especially if she embraces me like this. You can't help but be wary how a girl is unto you. Could you let go for a sec?
Nope. More cuddles, please, big bro.
Do I really have a choice here?
Thank you so much.
So I got carried away coddling Misa-chan, and then...
What are you doing, big bro?
Mio just got back. Worse, she caught me red-handed at the scene. No, so this is what you see...
Mio-chan, I can explain.
Mio?
Misa-chan! Big bro's mine! No stealing!
Mio?
Big bro, you should have known better. You can't have any other bestest little sister.
She looked really jealous. It's my first time seeing this side of Mio.
Mio-chan, look, I'm not stealing him from you or anything. I just want to be pampered too, as Big Bro's little sister. Why? You're not his little sister though, Misa-chan. Big Bro is my one and only dearest brother. See, I just wanted to feel spoiled too, and so... So, why don't you go ahead and be his girlfriend? Should be fine even if you're not his sister.
Neo! Are you hearing yourself?
You don't understand. It's because we're siblings. We're relatedly blooded. That's why I can't even marry you. However, it's totally different for Misa-chan. And that I don't want to be the only spot I fit in to be stolen by somebody. So she can even go ahead and marry you. It won't be a problem as long as she's your girlfriend. Mio-chan.
No. It's not that I want Misa-chan to be my girlfriend.
No, I think Mio-chan's right on this one. Obviously, dating each other. Them getting cuddles from you seems more natural, I guess so.
You too? You arrived at the same conclusion?
I mean, I feel really bad for Mio-chan seeing her like this. And still becoming your sister. And yet, I already know that feeling. Being pampered by you, Yoma-san. I can't live without your cuddles, Yoma-san.
Referring to my name nonchalantly, while casually blurting out something unbelievable really is just...
That's why I really would want to date you. I mean, if that's okay with you, Yoma-san.
Mio, you're fine with that?
If it's you two dating, then, like, it's not something I can complain about. It's better than losing my spot as your little sister. Plus, I really care about Mio-chan too.
I see. Well, then we could try dating, I guess. I mean, you're kind of cute too, Misa-chan, so...
I'm so happy! Please give me lots of cuddles, okay?
Hey, don't be so clingy all of a sudden!
Aw, I thought you were your girlfriend already, so something like this should be fine, right? No, Big Bro's gonna prioritize my cuddles whenever I'm with him. Ah, that's unfair, Mio-chan. See, I'm his dearest sister. Big Bro's gonna treat his sister way too special over his girlfriend. That's not quite right. Okay, we'll ask Big Bro then. Agreed.
What?
Big Bro, Yoma-san. Which one's special to you? Your sister or your girlfriend?
Frankly, at this moment, Mio is simply my irreplaceable younger sister. One who I cherished all the time and holds the greatest importance than anyone else. However, Misa-chan was one who had just became my girlfriend. Hitting Misa-chan with this reality is gonna be cruel on her. And Dad, I don't think weighing the importance of my sister and my girlfriend something up for debate. Anyways, it's because I both cherish them a lot. Afterwards, I kinda weaseled my way out of this conundrum, and both of them noticed I was sort of distressed, so they made a deal. They somewhat wanted this thing equal portions of cuddles. So, in order for them to not get in any quarrels, I must pamper and spoil them equally. No more or less, from here on. Additionally, this now means I was keeping both the cutest and even the second cutest all to myself at school, so most of the dudes mark me as their mortal enemy. Ending this thing on this note's quite bothersome, but yeah, I couldn't care less, as I had these both precious and adorable girlfriend and little sister right by my side.
Another prayer mail. I wonder how many I've received this month. I, Nomura Keita, am a dull working man looking for a job. After graduating from university, I joined a large company as an office worker. But I left after 3 years because the working environment was too rough. I thought I would be able to change jobs quickly since I'm still so young. But reality wasn't so sweet, and now I'm unemployed. This company pays very well. Looks like it's a small venture company that makes advertisements. They're offering a position for general office work, so the job itself won't be that different. But the company culture and atmosphere will be completely different. They probably won't hire me. Well, I have nothing to lose, so I'll just take a chance and see what happens. I submitted my resume and CV on the spur of the moment, and somehow I passed the screening process. Oh, I passed the first interview. I did feel like I answered the interviewer's questions better than usual, but Well, whatever the reason, I'm not gonna pass up this opportunity. It pays better than my old company, so I need to get this job no matter what. I was so determined. At the second interview, there was someone I definitely knew.
We will begin the interview. Please state your impression of me, the president.
Mikase! And what's up with that question? Anna Mikase. She was my classmate in high school and was said to be the most beautiful girl in school. But at the same time, she was also known as the weirdest. I had no idea she was the president. I have to answer the question. I thought she was a very driven person who started her own company while she was still in college and has a very high ability to shape what she envisions. In the past few years, business has increased with larger companies. And I believe that it's the result of steady work, in line with the initial catchphrase, creating an appealing advertisement that suits the company.
I see. Then what was the most memorable thing in high school?
What's up with these questions? I haven't even told you my name yet, let alone why I'm applying. No, it's possible that she's still interviewing me seriously. Yes, when I founded my own newspaper club. At first, we had a hard time gathering members. But through persistent solicitation and the regular publication of newspapers, we gradually gained interest in new members. Once we had enough members, we discussed the composition of sentences and the use of photos with the club members on a daily basis. Our efforts paid off when we won the top prize in a national newspaper contest and were promoted to the club. I still have a deep impression of how we worked together to create a single piece of work and how it was evaluated.
I see, the newspaper club. You probably interviewed the student president for the newspaper club, but what was your impression of her?
Well, the student president at my high school was a very unusual person who had been president for 5 consecutive terms since the second semester of my freshman year. But seeing her speak her mind to teachers and upperclassmen without worrying about her position was something I admired.
I see. Did you consider the student president as someone of romantic interest?
Mikase, you're just making fun of me at this point, aren't you?
You're in the middle of a job interview, Keita.
If it's an interview, don't call me Keita.
Okay, interview's over. Did you come to this company to meet me?
No way. I didn't even know you were the president.
Oh, didn't you see the president's name on the website? You didn't study hard enough.
I saw it, but I thought it was just the same name.
All right then. Are you fine with starting next month?
What? You're hiring me? We barely had a proper interview.
Yeah, I know you very well, so there's no need to ask now. Besides, you passed the first interview anyway. But I'm stumped. I was gonna hire the person who came in for an interview yesterday for the office work position. There's another position open, but would that be okay with you?
It might take a while to become an asset, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get hired.
Okay, you're my secretary then.
Secretary? I don't think that's a good idea.
Then please, show yourself at the door.
No, please!
Good, here's the base salary for now. Oh, including overtime and all that, the first year's salary is about this much.
What? I get this much? I feel like it's higher than a normal office job.
Yeah, you'll be with me all the time, managing schedules, doing chores, and it's probably a lot harder than an office job.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to be busy, so I'll do my best.
Good, you'll be living with me in my apartment starting next month then.
Don't make jokes like that.
Then we don't have to live together yet.
Yet? When are we ever gonna live together?
Who knows? Well, I'll be counting on you from now on, Keita.
And so I was assigned to work as Mikaze's secretary, not as an office worker. But Mikaze's work was busier than I thought.
Keita, get ready quickly. Get into the habit of always moving by the minute.
Yes, sorry.
I'll need to check this on the way tomorrow, so get it done by today.
It's been a month since I became Mikaze's secretary, and I still haven't been able to grasp all of her tasks. She does too much work. I knew she was incredible since high school, but she's even more powerful now.
You're spacing out. Is there something on my face?
No, it's nothing.
Okay, that's fine then. What's the schedule for tomorrow morning?
From 4 to 5 p.m., you have a meeting at the office. From 5:30 p.m., you have a meeting with the client.
Alright, tomorrow isn't so bad. Keita, leave tomorrow night open.
Yes, I don't think you'll have any additional plans, so it should be fine.
Mine too, but your schedule as well, and no honorifics when we're alone.
Now that you mention it, you did say no honorifics when it's just the two of us before, too. But I don't like it, because then I might accidentally call you by first name when other employees or business partners are around.
Get used to it. I'm perfectly capable of switching, aren't I?
You're right. You never call me Keita when other employees are around.
Of course. So, is your schedule free?
Yeah. I don't do much outside of work. If you want to go out for dinner or something, I can make a reservation.
Yeah, please. Good work today. You're getting used to the job, aren't you?
Good work. No, I'm not there yet. This isn't enough to support you at all.
Really? Then keep it up.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
What's with you all of a sudden?
Nothing. Sometimes I make you work till late, and I would feel bad if you had a girlfriend, that's all.
Then there's nothing to worry about.
So you don't have one?
Yeah, stop digging so deep.
Oh, good.
Do you have a boyfriend or something?
Would you be surprised if I told you I did?
No, not at all.
What? Why? I don't have one.
Oh, if anything, I thought it was weird that you don't have one. Since you're pretty and good at your job.
Really?
Yeah, people ask you out all the time. And you even had a fan club since high school.
Really?
How come you didn't know that?
I've never even heard of a fan club.
Well, I guess you were student president since the first grade. And you were also kind of intimidating.
And when guys asked me out, it was like a joke, saying they liked my face or wanted me to scold them.
Well, everyone has their own reasons for liking someone. And I guess that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I guess so. I think there are many ways to fall in love. Hey, Keita, I just happened to see you at the interview, and I was glad to see you again. Will you stay with me from now on?
Does she mean she wants me to continue working with her without quitting the company? That's a given.
Oh, you don't mind?
It's like we're destined to be together, Mikase and I. I just wanted to say that I'm going to work hard at this company. But I overreacted and it came out sounding weird.
Right.
Oh, she doesn't seem to mind. Well, Mikase created this company after all, so she probably has a lot of passion for it. Yeah, like I said before, I'll do my best to support you.
Yeah.
3 months have passed since then, and I was slowly getting used to my job.
Keita, I need that job done by tomorrow.
It's ready.
Okay, thanks. You've got the job down completely. I'm so grateful to have you as my secretary. Before you came along, I was doing most of it myself.
It's crazy how you were able to do this amount of work all by yourself in the first place.
Oh, fill in the form under your desk as well.
What's this?
What does it look like other than a marriage certificate?
No, I'm asking because that's what it looks like.
You're right. It's a marriage certificate. Fill it in by tomorrow, okay?
That's ridiculous!
Is it? It's only been 3 months since we've been dating, but if there's love, it doesn't matter.
We've been dating for 3 months? We're not dating!
But I confessed my feelings to you and you said yes. I asked, will you stay with me from now on? And you said, it's like we are destined to be together.
That was a confession. No, that's not what I meant.
Huh?
Then I slowly cleared up Mikase's misunderstanding.
I see. I was misunderstanding you. I thought my dream from high school came true.
Wait, you liked me?
Yeah, and tomorrow is the 10-year anniversary of when Keita and I first talked, so I thought it would be a good day to get married.
The first time we talked? That time. I've loved writing since junior high, and I created a newspaper club in high school. In the first semester of my freshman year, the club didn't have enough members, so I was alone writing articles to put on the bulletin board. I write one up every week, but nobody reads it. Maybe I should quit. Hey, someone's looking at the article.
Oh, finally. Aren't you late today?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's got a scary look in her eyes. I guess she's a senior. I couldn't come up with a story, so I'm a day late.
Oh, I see.
Do you read it every week by chance?
Yeah, I read all of them. And we're classmates, so no need for honorifics. I'm Anna Mikase, first year in Class 1. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Keita Nomura from Class 7. Mikase is the one rumored to be the most beautiful person in our grade. She sure is pretty. How did you know I'm a first year?
It says it next to the name in the article every time.
She actually reads it. I see. Thanks for reading something no one seems to care about.
Yeah, I'm running for the next student president. I read this article every time because it contains information about the school and it's easy to read.
I see. Thanks.
So don't think that no one cares for it. If you wrote it yourself, you should be more confident.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah, but you're right. I'm pretty sure nobody reads it besides me.
You said something nice, but that was a slap in the face.
It's a fact, so you need to accept it.
Well, true.
Right? So let me help you get more people to read it.
Huh? Are you gonna be a member of the club?
I'm not doing that. I'm in a different club and being student president would be too busy.
Right.
In an exchange, I'll let you have an exclusive interview with me.
Well, it's true that they say you're the most beautiful girl in school.
Not that. Being student president as a freshman is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
You're right. You're so confident even though you haven't won yet.
Of course. If you're not confident before you even try, that's already a loss.
She's so cool. I need to be this confident too. I guess so. Then I'll ask you when you win. And Mikase was elected student president in her first year, just as she had declared.
Keita, it's your turn next.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll write the best article. Then I interviewed Mikase, and wrote an article about Mikase being the first freshman to be elected school president. Thanks, Mikase. Nobody gave the articles any attention before. But once I wrote an article about you, people are stopping by to read it.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter how it starts. Your writing is great, so people are gonna notice one way or the other, just like I did.
Then I went on to create a newspaper that my first fan and biggest reader, Mikase, would find interesting. I remember. All that stuff about wanting to increase the number of members and entering contests was an afterthought. And I just wanted to make you happy. Mikase, I'm sorry.
I know. It's not like you like me, right?
No, I apologize for not noticing your confession.
What? It's the same thing, right?
No, I'm insensitive and stupid, so I forgot how I felt. I've liked you since the first day of high school, too.
What?
I still do, but ever since high school, I looked up to you for being so responsible and cool. That's why I wanted to go to the national contest and get promoted to the club. I just realized that I wanted to be a guy who could be worthy of you. I want you to go out with me on the premise of marriage.
This is all very confusing to me.
I knew it. You wouldn't want a guy like me who can't even notice your confessions.
Because I thought we were already together on the premise that we'd get married.
What?
What do you mean, what? I like you too, so there's no way I wouldn't go out with you.
Thanks, but what part of me do you like? I mean, it's normal for me to like you, but I don't have any idea what it is about me.
The fact that you're earnest.
That's it?
Yeah. I was the student president and made a lot of sassy remarks, so although some people supported me, there were a lot of people who didn't like me. Remember?
Right. You were popular, but there might have been some strange rumors.
But you didn't let those rumors get to you. And during the 3 years I was student president, you interviewed me and wrote the articles about me every time with care. I like you for your earnestness and diligence. I respect you so much that I wanted to become like you, and started this company that produces texts and videos with the other person in mind.
Thanks. It's a little embarrassing to be told so straightforwardly.
Yeah, you did the same thing to me too.
Yeah, I never realized it before, but we're a lot alike.
Yeah, you're right. Let's work hard together from now on.
It took 10 long years, but I was confident that we could support each other from now on. 5 minutes later.
Speaking of which, when are we getting married? You wouldn't be ready by tomorrow, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'd prefer tomorrow in terms of it being an anniversary, but I don't want to rush it.
Yeah, but I do want to get married on our anniversary. Then let's make it the day I become student president for the first time.
That's a month from now, right?
I'm home.
Welcome back. Dinner's ready.
I see. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, but I'll pass.
What, you don't eat dinner today too?
Yes, I ate at a family restaurant with a friend.
I see.
Senpai, you don't have to prepare food for me. Excuse me.
She hates me, doesn't she? I'm trying to treat her as a big brother would. My name is Shuichi Ito. I'm in the middle of having an elegant lunch by myself, undisturbed. I suppose you could say I'm having a lonely, solitary meal. I'm used to not having anyone invite me. It's not like I have the guts to invite anyone either. Today's bento is good if I do say so myself. As I'm praising myself inwardly, I overhear a nearby conversation. That new student, isn't she really cute? Oh, that's Shiori Ito, isn't it? She's head and shoulders above the rest. There's a lot of talk about her. I don't have any friends, but I hear about Shiori-san often. She stands out, doesn't she? Less than a month has passed since she entered the school. She's making a name for herself as the most beautiful girl in the school. I'm not particularly noticeable, but I know Shiori Ito. We're beyond that. I mean, we live together. It all started a few months ago. I'm home. I'm getting remarried, so say hi. What is this old man saying as soon as he gets home? And this is your new mother-to-be.
Nice to meet you. Oh, this one is called Shiori-chan. It will be your sister. Please be good to her. Nice to meet you.
What? I don't understand. Why have we gained 2 new family members? Sorry to surprise you. I got remarried without a hitch.
That's right. It's hard to believe that everything went smoothly so soon after we met.
And even so, it's so sudden, all this. It's difficult to explain, as I figured just go with the flow. This no good father. He's always been like this. You're Shiori, right? I'm sorry my dad's like this.
Don't apologize. I don't mind. My mother is a very strange person too, for the most part.
She's like a robot replying without emotion. Man, she looks like an idol. I'm gonna share my life with such a cute person. I don't think we'll get along.
Could you please stop staring at me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be careful now that I'm gonna be an older brother.
For the record, I'm not very good with men.
Huh?
So if you can live with me at an appropriate distance, as if you were a stranger and not my brother, I would appreciate it, senpai.
Yep, I don't think we could get along.
Well then, Mom, now I showed my face, I'm heading home first.
She's gone.
I'm sorry, Shoichi. Despite her look, she can be a bit childish. If you could look after her carefully as an older brother, it would help this new mother a lot.
As an older brother, I understand. That was my intention too. I'm sorry, but please take care of her for us, since we're busy. And although I agree to take care of Shiori-san...
You made dinner? I ate out with my friends, so I don't need it.
I see.
Or rather, please don't make me say it over and over again, senpai. I don't want my portion. Well then?
This girl doesn't need me to take care of her, does she? Months have passed since then, and my relationship with Shiori hasn't gotten any better. Conversation is minimal. She is settled on calling me senpai. We don't make eye contact, and she doesn't eat the meals I make for her. Oh, we shouldn't go on like this, but what should I do? I heard a strange voice coming from Shiori's room next door. I wonder what's going on. This is the first time I've heard voices coming from her room. Shiori-san, I heard you groaning. Are you okay?
It's nothing. Just don't worry about it.
Don't mind it. Of course I'll mind if I can hear groaning even through the walls. Maybe she's hurt somewhere or is hiding a health problem. Anyway, I'm coming over there now!
Huh? Wait, don't come over now, senpai!
Are you okay? A gurgling sound in her stomach replied instead.
That's why I told you not to come.
Your stomach was growling. I thought you'd eaten.
I didn't eat. I went to a family restaurant with my friends and I was the only one who stuck to the drink bar.
Her stomach rumbled as if to say, I'm hungry as you can see. Oh, but why did you lie about eating with friends?
The reason I lied was...
I'm sorry for trying to force it out of you. If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. I'm sorry I stepped in even though you don't like men. As your family, I'll always be here for you. So let me know when you're ready to talk about it. Well then, good night.
Wait, I'm on a diet.
Huh? Diet? You must be joking. You're already skinny enough. Her legs that stretch out from her loungewear were slender and beautiful.
I actually have a tendency to gain weight. I even gained 2.8 kilograms recently.
What? Isn't that an error? Just round it off and it's 0 kilograms.
That's the kind of statement that makes enemies of distressed girls of the world. You starting a fight? How about we settle this outside?
I was wrong. I choose peace. But even if you're trying to lose weight, it's not a good idea to go hungry and not eat anything.
Don't worry, I have a track record of losing weight by skipping dinner. Besides, I can handle this much.
Your stomach is so honest. Hold on, Shiori. I'll make you something now.
But I don't want to consume many calories.
Now that I know that, it's fine. I'll keep the calories in mind. Then I'll go cook something right away, so endure it until then. So I made a few simple dishes from recipes on the net.
Thank you very much. This is meat with sauce on it. You've conspired against me, haven't you? How dare you show us such a tasty-looking lump of calories?
You're so angry that you're in tears? Look closely. This is a tofu steak, so it's low in calories.
You're right. I'm so hungry. I can hardly think properly.
Try to calm down and eat first. I'm sure it turned out well.
Just one bite. Thank you for the food. Oh. Delicious. It's so good. It's bringing me back to life. I can't stop eating.
You're over-exaggerating. Hunger is the best seasoning, huh?
Thank you for the food. I cannot stop eating. It was very delicious.
And I'm glad. I hope you'll try some of the regular food when you're done with the diet.
Well, thank you, senpai. I mean, big brother.
What? Shiori-san, you just called me...
Because I couldn't possibly act like a stranger when I'm served such delicious food. I'm sorry for being so rude to you just because I'm not good with men. From now on, please be good friends with this no-good sister.
Of course! I'm looking forward to working with you from now on, Shiori-san.
Yeah, it was really good. I can eat such wonderful food every day, right? I'll have to work hard on my diet.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for you. If there's anything I can do, I will support you as much as I can as a family member.
Oh, you said it, huh, big brother? You said you'd support my diet and help me lose weight.
What? I have a bad feeling about this. Shiori-san, wait. I can't run anymore.
What? It hasn't even been 15 minutes since we started the early morning run.
I'm dying. I'll become a skeleton before my stepsister loses weight. I'm actually really bad at exercising. Go on without me.
I'm not actually going anywhere. Here, give me your hand. I get motivated to exercise when I have someone by my side to do it with. For now, let's stand up, okay?
Yes, thank you. I've never touched a girl's hands before. You're so soft.
If exercise is not your thing, let's switch to walking. I'll pace myself with you, brother.
I'm really sorry for dragging you down. And I'll do my best for you, Shiori-san, since you're doing your best too.
Stop saying cool things so casually.
Huh? What?
It's nothing. Come on, brother.
You walk so fast! I mean, our hands. Hands! They're still connected!
Phew, I'm tired of walking. I think next is school.
Yeah, here's your lunchbox.
What? When did you prepare it?
It's a simple dish, but I hope you like it.
Oh, thank you very much. I've only had onigiri for lunch lately.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I hope Shiori's friends don't tease her because I made the bento.
I was wondering, for today's lunch?
I never thought I'd be eating in such a discreet place with the most beautiful girl in school.
I wanted to avoid having my friends ask me who made the lunch. They already know my mother and I can't cook, so... sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Except for the proximity and the strain this situation is putting on my heart. Shiori-san eats more and more without stopping her chopsticks.
This is the warmth of a homemade bento. I am so happy.
Her cheerful expression matched her statement. It makes me happy to see her eating so happily. Making it was worthwhile.
Big brother, I'm looking forward to dinner tonight too, okay?
Yep, leave it to me. And that's how Shiori and I began to work together every day. We would go for a walk together in the morning. We made lunch together at noon. And at night, we cooked together. It was hard, but we were beginning to enjoy this routine. Until one day, as usual, I was eating in an inconspicuous place when the boys in my class approached me. Yo, Shuichi! Huh? You're the kid in the same class. What's wrong? There's a rumor going around that a guy is hiding and eating lunch with Shiori Ito. To think it was you, Shuichi! What's the relationship between you two? Are you guys dating? That is... It felt like something was stuck in my throat. I can't get the words out. Why am I always like this?
We are simply siblings, what of it?
You guys are seriously siblings? So you're not dating then? If that's the case, would you like to go out to dinner with me sometime, Miss Ito?
No, I don't like guys other than my brother. I'd appreciate it if you disappear.
Ugh. Hey, you okay? Shit, he got hit with a deadly verbal blade. Stay with me, man! Thanks for the help, Shiori-san. I'm not very assertive.
You were in the right place at the right time, brother. I lost a lot of weight in case I got into trouble with guys.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
It's a dull story, but will you hear me out?
Yes, I'd like to hear it. Turns out that Shiori-san, who loved to eat, was much fatter in elementary school than she is now.
I remember when I would definitely get a second helping of school lunch. I can't imagine that now.
So the boys teased her every time she ate.
I didn't want the boys to make fun of me anymore, so I resolved to lose weight and prove them wrong.
I see, so that's why you started focusing on your diet.
Yes, in fact, since losing weight, I gained a lot of confidence. I've gotten to the point where I can stand my ground when dealing with guys. But if I gain weight again, I might revert to the frail me from before. That's what I'm afraid of.
It's alright, you'll be fine. I'm helping you to make sure that doesn't happen. Don't worry about it. Just eat a lot. I like the look on your face when you're eating happily.
You always say embarrassing lines like that. If you keep doing this, I'm going to fall more and more in love with you. Even though he's my stepbrother, still, he's family.
I think we siblings have become even closer since that day.
Big brother, let's go home together, shall we?
Ah, Shiori. Of course. I'll get ready, so wait right there. After school, she sometimes comes to the classroom to ask me to hang out. She also started calling me by my first name. Shuichi, that lucky guy. I wish I had a sister like her. She attracts the attention of everyone in class, but she doesn't mind. You're still as noticeable as ever.
I'm used to it. I simply ignore it. Let's just go already. I'll help you buy dinner tonight, okay? Okay?
Alright, calm down. Being pushed so hard by an underclassman is humiliating as a brother. Is that really how siblings behave? They look like a couple who just started dating. On our way home from grocery shopping...
the jingle of a stone-baked sweet potato stall. Oh man, my mouth is starting to crave sweet potatoes.
Drool, you're drooling.
I haven't had anything sweet in a while.
It's okay to buy a little bit, right?
The devil's whispering. No, I must restrain myself in order to maintain my current weight.
I see. I don't think holding out is doing you any good. Hey, how about making a cheat day?
Isn't cheat day that thing where dieters are allowed to eat whatever they want for one day?
Yes, it's not good to restrain yourself too much. Shiori likes to eat, so why don't you give yourself a break once in a while?
Oh, cheat day might be a good idea. There's a parfait I want to eat at a restaurant my friend told me about. The kind with lots of toppings on it.
Sounds good. Let's eat what we want and relieve our stress.
Then, let's go together this Sunday, Shoichi.
Huh? You want to go with me? Wouldn't it be better to go with a friend?
No, I want to go with my brother.
Recently, Shiori's been very honest. That's how much he trusts me.
Did you not want to? I just assumed that since this is part of my diet, you'd agree.
I'll go. Since you want to try it, I'll hold off on the sweets too. And look forward to it.
Yay! I'm looking forward to it too.
Sunday, as promised, we went out to eat the parfait, but...
Thank you for your patience. Enjoy your special jump deluxe dream parfait.
What arrived at our table was a massive parfait that looked too difficult to eat alone. Wow, it's overwhelmingly big. Will you be able to eat it all, Shiori?
No, I didn't know it'd be this big. I didn't do much research.
A beautiful girl paired with a massive parfait really stands out. I overheard a man and a woman seated nearby conversing.
Oh my god, look at that girl's parfait. Isn't it huge?
You're right, wow. Can't believe it, a cute girl like that can eat a huge parfait.
No, I would have ordered if I known it was going to be this big. That's not what it looks like. Don't look at me. Please don't look at me.
Her voice sounded like that of a mosquito. Shiori must be remembering her former self. I came here to see her. My dear sister's happy smile. Shiori, let's eat it together. It's our 1-month anniversary after all.
What?
Yeah, we've been dating for a month, so we ordered this big parfait to celebrate, right?
What's the matter all of a sudden? I mean, your voice is a little loud.
Sorry, but I think we've convinced everyone around here. How boring. They're just gonna eat it together as a couple. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I figured a couple eating to celebrate the anniversary would attract less attention than a cute girl with a big appetite, right?
So that's what you're up to. I'm sorry you had to yell for me.
Nah, don't worry about it. I didn't want to see you look so down. So I came all this way to see you eat your favorite food after all.
Saying such things again. If that's the case, I'm going to make you pretend we're a couple. Here.
I don't think we have to go that far.
Come on, senpai.
After that, we frantically fed each other the massive parfait. I'm in pain. I managed to eat it all, but I think I'm done with the sweets for the time being.
Me too, but it was good, wasn't it, senpai?
A cheerful smile. I'm glad I was able to see it. You seem to be in a good mood. Hang on, Shiori. Why did you revert to addressing me as if I were a stranger?
I like it better this way, senpai.
Oh no. Then I have to work hard to be recognized as an older brother by Shiori again.
If you say so. Then, let's work hard on my diet together, okay, senpai?
My heart inadvertently skipped a beat by the sister who smiled so seductively.
Well, too bad I don't intend to give in and call you that. Because I realize that I don't want to be your sister. I want to be your lover. Kenshin, are you done yet?
One moment. I just need to send this email, and then we can go.
Okay, hurry up.
My name is Kenshin Nagasawa. I'm an office worker for an IT company. I've been with the company for 5 years, and it's a busy but rewarding life contributing to society. Sorry for the delay, Midori.
Let's go already, I'm hungry.
Not only is my work life progressing smoothly, but so is my love life. Midori works in the same company as me, and we've been dating for about half a year. Because we were dating as coworkers, it was a little awkward for everyone at first. But Midori was easily accepted due to her friendliness. On the other hand, I still get jealous looks from others. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. She is a very attractive person.
I feel like eating Italian today.
Okay, what about the place we visited last month? That restaurant was quite good.
I want to go somewhere new.
I wonder if there are any Italian restaurants nearby. Let me look it up.
Alright, please hurry.
I didn't realize it until we started dating, but Midori is quite childish. I suppose it's a good sign that she feels at ease around me. I'm not particularly bothered by it. We decided to go to the Italian restaurant I found.
That lady on the floor over there, isn't that Koga-chan?
You're right. Let me go check on her.
Huh? Why?
Because she seems like she needs some help. We can't just leave her there, right? Miss Koga, are you alright?
Mr. Nagasawa, I'm sorry. My heel got caught and broke.
This is Kanade Koga. She's plain and a little clumsy, but she's a good junior who works hard. What happened?
I attempted to avoid a bicycle that suddenly charged at me, which resulted in this.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate. Will gluing it suffice for the time being?
I'm not sure that will work.
Alright, wait here for a moment. I hurried to the nearest convenience store. Here, please, use this. Wearing sandals with a suit may be a little embarrassing, but it's better than tripping and getting hurt, right?
Yes, thank you very much. The money.
It was nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. Please, return home safely.
Yes, I'll definitely be more cautious around bicycles the next time.
Miss Koga deeply bowed and excused herself. Sorry, Midori. Thanks for waiting.
Took you long enough. Why did you bother helping her? Talking to another girl on our date like that? You're the worst.
What? It wasn't like that. It's natural to want to help someone you know who is in need, right?
No, it's not. I can't do this anymore. Let's break up.
What? You've got to be kidding. Why so sudden?
Why? Because I'm annoyed. Besides, I was planning to break up with you soon anyway. So it all works out nicely.
Hold on, wait a second.
Nope. Bye, Kenshin.
No way. We've been together for 6 months. How can you just leave me like that? And just like that, my 6-month relationship abruptly ended. But things didn't stop there. The next day... Hey, I heard you cheated. You're the absolute worst. I had no idea you were like that. Hang on, I didn't do that. So you're saying Miss Kurobe lied? She said she broke up with you because she saw you kissing another woman. She was in tears. What? That never happened. Midori began spreading false rumors about me that painted me in a bad light. Many people believed Midori because she had a good outward appearance, and so I was labeled the worst cheater. After that, I found it difficult to stay in the company and voluntarily resigned.
Is it true, Mr. Nagasawa, that you're leaving?
Yeah, I just turned in my resignation.
No way. But you didn't cheat, did you? Don't let rumors like that get to you. Please stay.
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'll be fine. I'm glad that you at least believe me.
But I'm not okay with it. I see. So, what are your plans for the future?
I haven't decided yet, but I was considering freelancing as an IT engineer.
I see. Alright then. I guess I have to make up my mind as well.
2 months had passed since my last conversation with Miss Koga, and the time had come for me to leave.
Good job with the farewell speech, Mr. Nagasawa.
Uh-huh, thank you. What the... Why are you also quitting? I was so surprised to see you standing next to me for the farewell meeting.
It's nothing really. I just got tired of everyone believing Miss Kurobe over you, Mr. Nagasawa. Besides, I have a plan, so I'll be fine.
Huh? What do you plan to do next?
I'm going to start an online clothing store.
That's incredible. You're going to start your own business.
Yes, why don't we do it together, Mr. Nagasawa?
Me? But I know nothing about clothing.
I'd like you to be in charge of developing the store's website, so it's okay if you don't know anything yet. Besides, you're the reason I ended up quitting, so please assist me.
You make it hard to reject. All right then, I'll do my best to help. In the end, Miss Koga and I ended up co-founding an online clothing company. Since then, Miss Koga and I began preparing for the business's opening. I finished the website, Miss Koga. Please, take a look at it when you have the chance.
Thank you very much.
It's been a month since we quit our job, but things have been going surprisingly well. At first, I was concerned because I didn't know how to purchase items, and I didn't have any fashion sense. But Miss Koga asked me to leave it to her, since she had connections. So I decided to leave it to her. As a result, things progressed quickly, and the product lineup far surpassed my expectations. In our previous company, I was in charge of teaching Miss Koga, so we were able to work together in perfect harmony.
It's difficult to make a good impression with just clothes. Maybe we should include more images?
Then should I contact the model we hired the last time?
No, I think someone of a different stature would be better. I have a friend who used to be a model. I'll ask them.
I've been thinking about this since I started working with you. It's amazing how many people you know in this field.
I only have connections because of a previous job.
Are you referring to your previous part-time job? You joined the company immediately after graduating from junior college, right?
It's not the same as working part-time, but it's something like that. They're people I knew from high school. Are you that interested in me?
I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. You are the only coworker I work with.
Oh, that's unexpected. Since the incident with Miss Kurobe, I've had the impression that you were distancing yourself from women.
That might be true. But it's different with you, Miss Koga. You were the only woman who ever believed in me.
Is that so? Then I'll tell you. Actually, I'm...
Huh? What's wrong?
Sorry, I just had an idea, so change of plans. Please wait a week. As for the model we were discussing, I'll be choosing someone else.
I'm not sure I understand, but I got it. A week passed while Miss Koga frantically prepared everything.
Mr. Nagasawa, I'll be heading out first, so please come to the studio afterwards.
Are we not going together?
No, I still need to prepare a few things.
Oh, okay. After that, I went to the studio photo shoot as directed by Miss Koga. I'm here for the photo shoot.
Mr. Nagasawa, we've been expecting you. Right this way. We'll be taking photos shortly, so please wait here.
Okay, thank you very much. Huh? Miss Koga isn't here. She left before me, so she should be here. Excuse me, is Miss Koga here?
Yes, please do not worry. She appears to be getting ready right now.
Oh, is that so? Thank you. Then may I greet the model before the shooting begins?
That is a little...
Huh? Don't tell me they haven't arrived yet.
No, that's not it. They're still applying makeup and would prefer not to be seen. Furthermore, things are hectic before the shoot, so it is best to leave the greetings until everything is ready.
What? Okay. I understand. I'm sure Miss Koga has already greeted them as a representative, so it should be fine. Besides, she did say the model was a friend of hers. We will begin shooting!
It's starting. Please excuse me.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I just spoke with the model, and she says she's looking for a boyfriend at the moment. Why not try asking her out?
I couldn't possibly do that to someone I'm doing business with.
You'd be missing out. She's a former celebrity and very pretty too.
I'm not really interested in famous people or anything, and I doubt someone like that will ever pay attention to someone like me.
Is that so? Here she is.
You mean the model is Kana? Isn't she the legendary idol who quit right after graduating from high school?
You appear to have no interest in entertainment. You are familiar with Kana.
Yes, I'd seen her on the news all the time, so even someone like me would be aware of her existence.
Of course. Is there anything else you've noticed?
Noticed? I thought she retired, so I'm curious why she's modeling for us.
Is that so? Kanade-chan, you poor thing. This was a complete failure. Well then, please observe to your heart's content.
The shooting began, and my gaze was fixed on Kana. Oh, that's nice. Please, lower your shoulders a little.
Okay.
Amazing. They're breezing through it, but every image is stunning. I heard she retired about 5 years ago, but I feel like she looks even more gorgeous than before. The shooting ended in a flash. Oh, it's over.
I should say hello to her. I can't find Miss Koga anywhere. I wonder what happened to her. For now, I should say hello.
What do you think, Mr. Nagasawa? Has my image changed?
Yes. I thought you were very cool. Thank you very much for today.
Don't tell me you don't recognize me.
Of course I do. You are Miss Kana, right? The air seemed to freeze as soon as I said that. Huh? I'm terribly sorry. Was I mistaken?
You aren't wrong, but that's not it. Here you go, Kanada-chan. Your glasses. Thank you. Kanade, along with Miss Koga's glasses.
Don't tell me. Kana is Miss Koga?
You're slow.
You look so different from your usual appearance. There's no way I'd recognize you.
That's why I said you should tell him you'll be modeling. I thought this would have a greater impact, but it's all for nothing if he doesn't recognize you.
Huh? You were aware as well?
That's right, I was working with Kanade-chan to surprise you.
So that's how it is.
Oh man, the normally plain girl is a former idol, aka the Gap Moe plan, has been ruined by your insensitivity, Mr. Nagasawa.
I'm sorry.
That was the strategy. I mean, we failed, but at least tell her your thoughts. She was modeling seriously.
I was so surprised, and I think you're very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Also, thanks to you, I'm sure the clothes will become a hit.
Well, that is important as well.
But why would a once-in-a-500-year idol like you start a business with me? I'm sure you had plenty of others you could work with.
Please have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Nagasawa. It's because it was you that I wanted to start a company.
I don't recall doing anything noteworthy to make you want to do that, though.
You most likely don't remember because it was something you considered normal. When I joined the company after graduating from junior college, I had never worked outside of the entertainment industry, so I was very worried about being able to do the job. Then you, who was in charge of instructing me, kindly guided me.
But it was for work, so it's only natural.
No, it wasn't. Many of the company superiors simply left us to learn on the job.
That's true. I think the person in charge of teaching me did the same.
That's why I was drawn to Mr. Nagasawa, who had taught me so well. A few years later, when I finally mustered up the courage to ask you out for lunch, you were already dating Miss Kurobe. But the more I tried to give up, the more I fell in love with you. Even though you were on a date at the time, you helped me when my heels broke. It's impossible not to fall for you.
Isn't this starting to sound like a confession?
Give up. I'm just going to confess.
Huh?
When you decided to leave because of the rumors about you, I thought to myself, I can't pass up this opportunity. And that's why I suggested we start a business together. That's why it has to be you. I really love you, Mr. Nagasawa.
Thank you. I can feel the sincerity in your confession.
Really?
I didn't realize that was why you invited me. Now that I know this, let's work hard to build this company together.
Doing our best for the company is important, but I have yet to hear your response to my confession.
No, we're in the middle of the studio, and it's a little...
Don't worry about that. Only my friends are here.
That's why it's embarrassing!
Until you accept my confession, I will continue to work with you as a serious model mode me.
That would be a little troubling. It's embarrassing, and I'll have trouble concentrating.
It's settled then. Please let me know when you have your answer.
This can't be!
Prepare yourself, Mr. Nagasawa.
I'm sure I'll continue to work with Miss Koga as she takes the initiative. And so, business began to run smoothly. And it's still a long story before we become lovers. As for Midori, unbeknownst to me, turns out she had a habit of getting involved with bad guys and even laid her hands on a married man. The company found out, and she had to leave as well. As for why I know this, I received an apology letter from a colleague who had doubted me, and I was also asked to return to the company because they were short-staffed. Of course, I ignored any requests to introduce Kana. What would you do if you were encountered by wild douchebags in their natural habitat?
Hey, Seto! We're gonna host a party soon, so make sure to gather some girls!
I wish I had the choice between fight or flight. My name's Haruki Seto, and I was getting picked on by some seniors at my office. I mean, you probably won't be able to get a single girl anyways, though.
I could tell just by looking at you that you have no game.
Their insults are as ruthless as always, I see. However, there really is no way out of an order made by a senior colleague in our society. How many people would you like me to gather?
Us two and you are the only guys, so bring 3 girls.
Wow. I guess he's counting me in as well. It's probably just them being nice, knowing that I'm a shy person who wouldn't go around finding a girlfriend on my own.
It'll be funny when we make you embarrass yourself in front of the girls.
Oh, I guess they were plus D6. Just the ruthless pricks I expected them to be. Alright then, I'll be sure to bring them. Wow, a guy like you has some female friends you can bring? I'll sign up on this dating app. I like the grit. Take everything positively. That's why I'm planning on signing up on a dating app.
I can't believe how trashy those people are.
The day after my seniors ran into me, I was meeting with my friend. Friend? Well, she's a famous streamer that I met back in college, Kanae Miwa. This is because I've never used a dating app before, so I wanted to ask a professional for help.
Can you please quit calling me a professional for something like that? I don't need a dating app.
It's true that Miwa's looks were pretty nice. Her semi-long brown hair that reached just below her shoulders, and her big and round eyes. Her face could be defined with the word beautiful, but her frail frame attracted the male instincts to protect her. With these looks, she's nice enough to be talking to a nerd like me, so I could tell that she wasn't having any problems finding a man. Dang it, I can't use the app then.
You don't need an app like that.
How so?
Well...
Huh?
You potato head! Idiot!
I've never encountered an unfair beating like this before in my life. But I can't gather girls without using an app like that. I don't have any female acquaintances.
What do you think the gender of the person right in front of you is?
Oh yeah!
Besides, you know some girls.
Huh? I can't think of anyone.
Could this mean that he isn't thinking of me as a girl?
Miwa looks caught up in her thoughts. I guess she's trying to help think of a way around those mean seniors of mine.
Maybe part of his memory is just unfunctional or something.
Hello? Miwa?
Did you lose your memory by any chance lately?
Where'd that come from?
Oh my, is that Haruki and Kana?
A beautiful lady with shiny black hair reaching her waist had arrived. If I remember correctly, this girl, Mika Sakaki, I think her name was, is from the same major as me, and sat almost right beside me in class. I heard she's a model now.
What a coincidence, you two.
The lady who appeared beside her, with soft-looking blonde hair, was also extremely beautiful, with a quality of gentleness and class surrounding her. If my brain remembered correctly, this is, Yuzuki Hanami, who also sat close to me during college. Apparently, she's studying in order to become the next CEO of her father's company. I got it! These two!
What about them?
These two are the people whose genders were female!
What on earth makes you think I'm a male?
You two came here at the perfect time. Are you open?
Of course, Minatsu and I were able to enjoy our tea time.
If that's the case, can I ask you two for advice?
Are you trying to say that me alone isn't enough?
It seems like the popular girl wouldn't be able to fix my problem.
Even though you're the one who asked for me for help?
Everyone has things that they're good or bad at.
In that case, those two are bad at it as well.
Now that you mentioned it, both of them were unbelievably beautiful. How are all of the ladies around me so beautiful?
Are you two saying something mean about us?
Don't worry, we're complimenting you astronomically.
By the way, what was the advice you'd like from us? Hey, could you not naturally sit next to Haruki like that? That's right. We should do rock, paper, scissors. First come, first serve.
Are they waiting for me to finish the joke by telling them that they can sit anywhere they want? I was thinking of registering on a dating app.
He says that he has a dinner with his colleagues tomorrow. That's rare. I heard your company doesn't host dinners like that.
Can you please listen to my problem?
You don't need to register to an app like that. Never go out to find anyone for the rest of your life. Hey!
That's kind of mean. What motivates these ladies to say so much?
If you're so desperate, just stay beside me. Hey, that was a head start. I cannot let that slide!
I mean, are you looking for a servant or something? Wait up. Why are you all looking at me like that? Quit giving me the gaze of an eagle hunting for its prey!
You're already an adult, aren't you? How do you raise a person to grow up to be this dull? Before you start a dating app, you should look in the mirror and contemplate yourself.
I guess all I can do is cry at this point.
I mean, I've known him to be like this since college. Very true.
Hey!
Well then, why do you even begin to think about taking an action like that?
Well, actually, just to provide context about the situation I'm in, I told the three everything that had built up to this moment.
What kind of reason is that?
There's no other way. A nerd like me doesn't have that many female friends.
We're females.
Yeah, I remembered that a minute ago.
Regardless of everything, it infuriates me that those seniors are telling Haruki to do such a thing.
It helped me realize how crappy our society is.
I get it. Regardless of whether it's good or bad, sometimes we just give up on humanity. They probably finally found someone they could pick on, so they began saying things like that. Even so, I still can't forgive them. What if the three of us participates? That's genius. Even the numbers are exactly what they're asking for.
That would really help me, but are you sure?
What do you mean? Aren't we enough?
You'll only find chimps there.
Are we going to a zoo?
I feel bad for taking up their precious time just to meet a few chimpanzees. Maybe these girls like guys like chimpanzees? But...
What's the matter? You'll get the number you were looking for. Isn't this a good thing?
I can only see an unfortunate outcome considering how trashy those seniors are. Besides, all three of you are really cute and beautiful. It's those immoral people we're talking about. There's no doubt that they'll do all the rude stuff they desire. How could I not worry about that? So I'm grateful for your suggestion, but... Huh? What's up with the three of you? All three of them were facing downwards with rosy cheeks.
Nothing!
Alright then. You three are surprisingly in sync.
Whatever. The three of us are going to be participating. We wouldn't want any other ladies coming near you either. This is starting to get fun!
Huh? Now there was no need for me to register on a dating app, but for some reason, seeing the three of them smile at each other made me inexplicably worried. The next Monday, I told the seniors that I was somehow able to gather the three girls that they had asked for. I was able to gather 3 people.
No way!
Yes way.
I can't believe it! How would a guy like you gather girls?
We do want to make fun of you, but we never told you to drug them to come. Is it that unbelievable? Damn it. I just mentioned you to a few peers from college, and they volunteered to come.
Wow! After hearing about us, huh?
I guess even girls we don't know can sense our attractiveness. No one wants to see a baffled dude. Please stop. So, when's it gonna be?
Let the ladies decide.
He makes me want to slap him.
But wait! Come to think of it, there's no way you were able to gather girls!
That's true. It's possible that he's bringing transgender girls.
There's no way this guy would bring cute girls!
Thank you for inviting us today!
A few days later, on the day of the dinner, in front of us were the 3 beauties, who were dressed nicely as always. My seniors' jaws dropped to the ground. They must have been really shocked by how beautiful the 3 were. The 2 were silent for a while.
How did a nerd like you...
This is your lesson to learn some morals, young one. We then went inside the restaurant.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kanai Miwa. I'm Minatsu Sakai. I'm Yuzuki Hanami.
For starters, we decided to introduce ourselves to each other. Since I'm the only one who knows both parties, I should introduce the 2 to the ladies. On this side is... I didn't know what to introduce them as, so I decided to give them nicknames that are easy to remember. Douchebag number 1 and douchebag number 2.
Huh? What kind of introduction is that, you little...
I thought a nickname might be better to break the ice.
All you did was mock us!
No way did I intend to do that.
Anyways, you 3 really are gorgeous.
After saying that, dummy number 1 started by talking to Hanami. Hanami must have been glad to have been chosen. She showed a cute smile.
You 2 are as adorable as a rat in the sewers.
Oof!
You, Kanae, you're really cute too.
Thanks, not happy at all.
No.
What's up with these people?
Kinda hard to deal with. I hope this lightheartedness lasts.
Minatsu?
I'm having fun. It's like watching chimps.
Maybe not.
Hey, what's wrong with these girls you brought?
Don't ask me. I truly don't know why this dinner is ending up like this.
Why are they mocking us right now?
That's probably because of the bad person vibes you emit.
Being cute is fine, but I like handsome people better. Like Haruki. Yeah, I agree. Super relatable.
Haruki's super handsome.
Wait a minute. What about this guy is handsome?
Is there a need for an explanation?
Hold up. I think I need to hear an explanation too.
Haruki's truly handsome. If you'd like, can we move on to the next store together?
Hey, Yuzuki, that's cheating!
Damn it, what's going on? We can't make fun of Seto like this!
You should fix those parts of your personality. You know, you can tell right away when someone's looking down on others like that. Even though it's true that we already had some knowledge beforehand.
Huh. Sakaki looks kind of angry, but we just started. Why is she so upset?
It's obvious that Haruki would look handsomer than someone like that.
You little!
Don't get mad, it's just my honest opinion.
That did it! As dummy number 1 started to look furious, Minatsu opened her mouth again to mock him even more. Miwa and Hanami didn't look like they were doing anything about it either.
You better shut that little mouth of yours!
Saying that, dummy number 1 directed his fist toward Minatsu. You're going too far. I grabbed his arm right before it hit Minatsu.
Seto!
Whatever the reason is, I cannot let a gentleman hit a lady like that.
Whatever, let's go. Talk about all looks.
Yeah. After saying that, the 2 senior colleagues of mine stood up and left. What were the 3 of you trying to do? They were obviously trying to get the 2 mad. Even so, all 3 were looking at me with a nice smile.
Do you feel like you got back at them?
I mean, I guess so. They were bossing me around and were trying to make fun of me, so I guess I felt great. But even so, you almost got hit. Please, be more careful with yourselves.
Haruki, the 3 of us are kind of angry, you know?
Huh? Why are the 3 mad? I mean, I get that my seniors were annoying, but...
You were getting made fun of.
Oh, that? I forgot that I told her about everything they'd done to me.
Of course it's that. We'd never say mean things like that otherwise.
It's true. I would question their morals if they did that for no reason. Even so, the 3 of you aren't part of that.
It's only natural. The 3 of us hate seeing you get picked on. You'd get mad if you were getting picked on, wouldn't you?
I would no doubt be angry. I'll show them that a nerd can do what he needs to do at times.
It's the same thing with us. The
I get it. Your friend...
love of our lives is getting picked on.
Whoa. I guess we have different interpretations, to say the least.
Yuzuki, can you please stop getting a head start all the time?
Maybe we should tie her up and leave her outside.
As I said before, first come, first serve, right?
So we gathered and had a meeting and decided to make fun of those fools.
Yeah, they look so confident for some reason. How annoying. To begin with, we don't have interest in any other man.
That's what happened, so you don't have to worry about it. And thanks for what you did for me at the end.
I should be the one saying thank you. No one's ever gotten so angry for me like that. I don't know why, but seeing Sakaki shy like this makes my heart pound.
Now you're starting to get ahead of us. That was an impressive betrayal. I cannot keep my eyes off of you.
No, it's not like that.
Then I get to sit next to Haruki.
Hey, Miwa!
Let's forget about what happened and drink away.
After seeing her smile, I thought to myself, I really am grateful to have her. This is how a few friends from college ended up saving me. Now we're so close that I don't have to think back and worry about having made them mad during this event.
Now that's over, let's drink away! Cheers!
The next day...
Hey!
There he is, dummy number 1. Can I help you? The day had just started, and I haven't made a mistake yet. And we aren't close enough to just talk to each other. I wonder what he has in store for me today.
About yesterday.
Just as I thought.
I spoke about the 3 girls to my friends that I always have drinks with.
As in Miwa and the others?
I thought I'd seen them somewhere before.
For some reason, he looks a bit gloomier than always today. I mean, it wouldn't be odd to know them. I heard they were models and streamers. I don't know much about those sides of them, though.
A streamer with 1 million subscribers? A famous model who even does acting? The daughter of the CEO of one of our partnering companies?
I did not know that.
They're for sure after me now! How do you even know those people?
I don't know why, but I feel very sorry for him. Even I wasn't expecting this plot twist, so I'm kind of scared for him. It's as if I use all of the connections I have to get back at him. All he intended to do was ask a few people from my college to participate in a party with me. I guess the 3 of them were actually way out of my league. I can't believe they're the same people I was drinking like crazy with yesterday. Huh? At that moment, I received a text from Sakaki on my phone. The 3 of us are planning on going out to drink again. Wanna come with? You can bring the others if you want. This means... Sir, I'm going out for dinner with the 3 of them again. Would you like to...
No way!
As I expected.